Hey, what's up, Robert?
How's it going?
Good. We are live.
Yeah, I can tell. M3 has a.
What up, Big M? No M3. What's M3 not on here for?
He's in the chat.
Skydro. Oh, let me just do this. I'm just gonna invite.
And he's either got an eggplant from looking at us or he's looking at an eggplant. Really having trouble figuring out which one.
Yeah, maybe he'll come on and he can tell us.
He'll want to tease us for a while first, of course.
Right. Skydro said he'd be right back. Big M's here.
Nice.
I'm eating a sandwich right now.
So I only have one more of those videos to make before I'm done, but I need to shoot some pictures first because unfortunately the two figures I still need to do the videos for are Wild Bill and Ripcord.
Right.
And I have to actually shoot the back of their boxes, because there's no pictures of them on the internet.
I like how you cleared that up real quick. The back of their boxes or packages or box, whatever you said.
Yeah, because I put the back of the box like in the
Right.
video,
Right.
and because their box is the Dragonfly.
It'll be a huge box.
Well, it's kind of hard to find the smaller box, the inner box with just the figure in it. That's what I was looking for, and apparently no one's taken a picture of the back of either of their boxes and put them online, so it's like I can't even do them.
Oh man.
So I have to pull the boxes out and take those photos myself in order to have that.
Yeah. Hi, M3. Are you jumping on?
I get the impression that M3 is kind of sick of my shtick for a bit.
I don't think he likes us anymore.
He's like, "Show your face, bagel salesman."
Yeah.
I still don't understand what that means, what that insult is meant to mean.
Neither do I. A bagel salesman.
So weird.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like super witty and I just don't get it. Anything is possible.
Maybe it's an inside firefighter joke or something.
Well, I definitely do believe he's been inside other firemen.
Daniel Barry, what up?
It's good that he's here because he's got sports in his name. And you know me, when it comes to talking to sports, I clam up.
You clam up.
Be nice for you to not feel like you're talking to yourself for a change, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Oh man. Anything on your radar to watch?
Not really.
was watching some G.I. Joe this morning, and then about 5 or 6, I like laid back down and I watched that like 2010 G.I. Joe cartoon a little bit. Fell asleep to it. What's that called?
Was that the Resolutes?
I don't think it was the Resolutes.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
It was like when they were forming G.I. Joe, basically, and they're going after Cobra Commander. Nobody believes them. M3, why are you not jumping on? Skydro, jump on. Somebody. Big M. Hey, 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 hey. Where'd everybody go? I thought they wanted an after party. Them 3 must have people over or something. Because they know he's got tomorrow. But she does but. Nanu nanu. Don't. Don't. The Ultimate Warrior. Guess who's back? No one's back. So what's everybody like? Oh, somebody's back.
Yeah, that's gonna draw in viewers. You should just make that a regular live stream. It's just you by yourself going, "Hey, come on, somebody talk to me."
Yes. Come and talk to me. Come and talk to me. I really want to.
Can't you see how lonely I am?
Yeah.
Do you not have any sympathy?
Any whatsoever. Any. Do you have it? Oh, shit. I broke my transformer.
Please bring some meaning to my sad existence.
Yes.
Yeah, the original Sunbow G.I. Joe is always going to be my favorite.
Yeah, me too. Always. I wish they would do more cartoons in that style nowadays. That's like,
what a silly thing to waste a wish on.
no, I'd rather have it that way. I don't like this 3D shit. That's why one reason why I like
I wish I had a wallet that never ran out of money. Now there's a good wish.
Yeah. Would you share it?
Yeah, why not? If every time I reached into the wallet there was more money in there, there'd be no reason for me to not give my friends money.
Oh, Skydro's here.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. What the fuck?
He said, "Let's go," and then he went. Why are you surprised?
That was funny. What the heck just happened?
He wanted you to follow him.
Where are we going?
I don't know. That
go.
part he neglected to say.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Skydro? You were on for a second and you disappeared. You said, "Let's go," and like hung up the phone. Like it was a prank call.
No, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He said, "Let's go," and then he went.
There he is.
I swiped when I should have swooped.
Nice, nice. You know, the Transformer fans have swooped all year.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Skydro, have you adventured into these yet? Oh, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, you don't have a screen up, man.
No, I haven't.
These micro galaxies are fucking awesome.
I had the Action Fleet into my teenage years,
Nice.
and it was cool collecting those because they came with a little flight stand, and I didn't feel like such a child with those.
Right. These ones, man, talk about taking your picture photography stuff. Man, be so easy because they're small and you can put them all in a bag.
That's a slippery slope.
Maybe.
Right, and that's a whole nother scale too.
Yeah.
Well, and Kurt's on the right track with like having like smaller stuff in the background.
Yeah.
Right, a little forced perspective.
For sure. But you know, when I say it's a slippery slope, it's, you know, then you get the 3 3/4 one for a little bit closer. And then all of a sudden now you're getting a 3D printer so you can 3D print at 1/12 scale one.
Hey, can I tell you something, Skydro?
Yo.
So I have classified his tank, O-ring his tanks, then the 36 scale his tanks from Jada Toys, then the Micro Machine his tanks.
Right? That would be an awesome field.
Yeah.
I have the same thing for all the the Stinger as well.
I found on Facebook Marketplace, I found a his tank at a pawn shop, and I'm telling you right now, I might hit them up this weekend.
The new his tank, the newest
Yeah,
one.
the HasLab his tank.
Oh,
and they have
shit.
layaway, and I'm like, hello.
What are they selling it for? What's the price on it?
I want to say it's $550.
Sounds about right.
Which is crazy because it sold for $350, but they're not selling it anymore. So I got to pay that tax, man.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like usually if you get it within a year of its release, like you'll be able to find that Dragonfly for around 300, you know, off and on for like the next year. But once the Rattler comes out, the Dragonfly's 500. It'll never drop below it.
Never. Yeah, exactly. I am 100% in agreement with that. And honestly, I wouldn't even want the Cobra Commander, the Tactician, or the other figure. I just want the driver and the his tank. So I'm thinking, well, I can sell those figures for at least $50 a pop, and that knocks 150 right off the top.
That it does. See, I was the opposite of you. I bought extras on those figures.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having an extra Tactician and a driver. But like
I have 2 gunners, 2 tacticians, 1 driver, and 2 of the Cobra Commanders, one of which I left on card.
Damn.
that's another reason why, is I wouldn't mind having a Cobra Commander I could take off card. Even if he does have the Mickey Mouse, I like that Cobra Commander.
Yeah, he's a great. I mean, he's the retro card Cobra Commander is better. Like overall.
I got 2 of those.
But it would have been nice to, like, you know, look, the his tank Cobra Commander would have been the better of the 2 if it had the regular Cobra symbol and the Vacuchrome face. I like that lighter blue because it's the original Cobra Commander blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the Vac metal.
What's your favorite color his tank? I'd have to say mine's the original black and red.
Yeah, I like the black and red.
Yeah.
I can deal pretty good with the blue one, but
Hey, I just shared a video there, Curtis.
yeah, I just seen it pop up. Here we go. Arrow, arrow, arrow.
Look at that original Cobra Commander.
Look at the new one. That's the one I got now. I got an original Cobra, I think, with the Mickey Mouse. It's kind of faded out.
But just look at that OG, man. Such an iconic figure.
Who created Cobra Commander? Was it
Ron Rudan?
I want to say I think I saw that on the Toys That Made Us or something, but
Yeah, that was a great show.
I can't remember what made him come up with that idea though.
But I mean, if you look at this color right here on this Cobra Commander,
Uh-huh.
Not that one. I'm sorry.
This
Right
one?
there, that color scheme.
Yeah.
This is exactly the one that came with the His tank. Save the Cobra symbol being the original mail away symbol.
Oh, okay.
But this is the exact paint job of the His tank one. So if the His tank one had the right symbol on the chest and the chrome face, that would be my favorite Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
But I settle for this one because it's the closest we have.
What about does anybody make the water sticker for the Cobra Commander with the Mickey Mouse ears?
Yeah, you could find one easily enough. It's just he still won't have the vacuum chrome face.
Yeah.
And is I don't want to have to go through the trouble of using the whatchamacallit to get the wrong symbol off his chest.
Yeah.
The acetone.
Skydro said these nuts. Got him. Low Dragon. Low Dragon's here. Jump on, Low. We ain't talked to you in a minute.
Links in the chat, sir.
It is. I ain't talking shit about M3.
I tried the Deke series is on
Good one, Long. Good one.
and it is such a fun watch for background noise.
Yeah, the
Sure.
Sunbow stuff is actually good. The Deke stuff is hilariously bad.
It's fun. It's kind of like watching The Mask, but with a G.I. Joe skin.
Yeah, it's definitely funny for sure.
Oh man. Lone, get in here. It is 12:08 in the central Midwest.
Right? It looks like M3 ditched us, man.
He did.
M3? What the hell?
And we're live. Being live's his favorite.
That was
Metalhead.
the only thing good about the Deke. Besides maybe
No,
a drug
that's
episode.
bullshit, Lone. Because we never invite you to shit anymore. You're here, and the link's in the chat. You don't need an invite for that.
Deep series, they gave us Cesspool, the Eco Warriors, Sky Patrol. A little bit of G.I. Joe Storm Shadow.
Yeah, there's a couple of figures that might have made my list had I picked them up.
Which one's that?
The V2 Storm Shadow
Oh, I have them.
and the Naugahyde
I didn't get Norgahide.
and
Ooh, yeah.
Quirrell from the 2-pack that Skydro has there.
I missed out on was it Zanzibar?
Zanzibar, they haven't released the Zanzibar.
No, but you could pre-order them. Or not Zanzibar. Xandar, my bad. Yeah, you can pre-order.
I'm not worried about it. If Zorana sat on the pegs, he's going to sit on the pegs.
He has to. He was a worse figure and character than she was.
I would imagine that the hype is building for that action figure.
It could be, definitely. I mean, I kind of want him because I just want to complete the Dreadnoks, except I don't have, what's his name, the dude with the boar, Formaldehyde,
Naugahyde?
or Norgahide, whatever.
I don't consider him a Dreadnought.
I kind of
He's
don't
more
need
of
I
like-
consider,
He's a bounty hunter that Cobra hires.
Look,
Like
I
Firefly.
have a definitive squad of Dreadnoks. Anything beyond that, I don't need, right? So Ripper, Buzzer, and Torch, obviously.
right?
Monkey Wrench,
Yes, for sure.
Thrasher with the Thunder
For
Machine,
sure. For sure.
and Road Pig.
For sure.
Yep.
Any other Dreadnoks are icing on the cake for me. Naugahyde, don't really care much about him. Probably still pick him up, down the line if he's cheap.
Amen to that.
Zanzibar
I'd
with his
pick him up
Barbie
on
hair,
Christmas.
like never had a care for that.
I kind of liked him, but I wasn't quite sure why he was a Dreadnought. Because he just,
I don't know, because they wanted to make a pirate and couldn't figure out what other unit to fit him in with.
I guess. Seems like he would just stay in the swamps with that chariot he's got, or whatever you want to call it.
What do you think the odds are of them ever making Headman again?
Never.
Come
I
on,
don't
man. He
know,
was like
he's-
a 50s gangster with a fucking superhero eye mask,
That's why I don't think they'll do it because of that. I think they'll try to be politically correct as long as they can somehow, which I don't understand. But
Well, they're talking about making a hooded Cobra Commander now.
oh, are they?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Fuck yeah!
in my opinion, it's too little too late. I'm going to go ahead and share a page real quick.
Yeah, I got a head for my Cobra Commander,
Well,
a hooded head.
with Fresh Monkey Fiction coming out with their hood, somebody made the argument last night that Hasbro won't do a HasLab tank because Ramen's doing a tank cheaper. So why would you do a tank when you can buy a tank cheaper somewhere else? And I think that's a great
Well, I
argument.
think all the like, look, all the hinting coming from Hasbro about what the next HasLab is going to be. I think the next HasLab is going to be the mass device.
Man,
The
do you
mass
think
device.
now I would expand on that and say similar
right,
to the
Curtis.
Giant Man with like no tiers and you just make it a flat $200.
So look at this. This is their new The Agent, The Enemy. And look
Yeah.
at the extra head he comes with.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit!
Squid
I mean,
Head comes with the same head.
it's in the exact blue as your his tank Cobra Commander. Why? Why would it be in that blue if they didn't totally intend for this to be?
The tie is the red stripe. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm
I know
saying?
that's going to
Like,
be my Donald Trump figure.
Ah,
the body, yeah, but the head's going straight on a Cobra Commander.
Oh yeah, but that action figure serves a double purpose for me. Like it not only will be a Cobra Commander head, but it's also my Donald Trump body. Finally,
You don't have a Donald Trump figure?
well, all the Marvel Legends are super skinny, except for the what's his name, John Favreau from the Spider-Man set. He's got a bigger buck, like with a suit on.
Yeah.
But I don't want a black suit. I want a blue suit for Trump. And that's it. That's already got a red tie. I know that they are thinking people are going to use this for Donald Trump's body. I already know because they put a red tie on it. Of course they did.
Yeah. Hey, Prophet, does your Trump figure have light blue or a dark blue? I can't
It's
remember.
a dark blue suit with a red tie.
Nice. Yeah, Skydro, he's got a Trump figure. And it
It's
talks.
12-inch though.
It talks though.
Yeah, it was from when he was on The Apprentice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, he like says you're fired in like 30 different ways.
Oh, wait till he takes office. You're fired, and you're fired, and you're fired, and you're fired.
Dude, if we make it there, looks like America's at war.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it when I leave my house, and I live in a blue fucking state.
And I don't mean the blue. I don't mean the blues. I'm talking about terrorists. Like there
Yeah.
literally have been 2 terrorist attacks in the past 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's insane. And I've been trying to ignore the news, but that I couldn't ignore that. It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah. There was actually a few other terrorists, I guess, in New Orleans that they stopped. But like the FBI and the mayor and the governor, they're all arguing what it is. Like the FBI is completely saying it's not a terrorist attack. But the mayor's like, that was a terrorist attack.
I think the FBI is trying to be politically correct, so
I think they're trying to hide some stuff. They don't want to panic people. Because they're
I
supposed
think
to be
they're trying to usher in martial law before Trump takes office.
right.
Stay
I
in your
know.
homes. Your goods will be delivered to you.
Yeah. And they give you
Your
all the shitty
rations.
stuff. Hey, our grocery stores in the state, the one good thing that happened with our government here is no cage chickens no more.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yep, no more cage chickens. No stores are allowed to sell them. So of course, the eggs are like bare right now. I knew that was going to happen.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Honey and whiskey keep me healthy.
Nice.
No, I'm just kidding. It's tea.
I have water to keep me hydrated. So
That's
my
what I
body
did. I had
doesn't
water and I was
block
like,
up.
I'm getting me some tea. So I made some iced tea. I needed something different. I was drinking water most of the day.
So what's the other one other than the Bourbon Street one?
I don't know. They just said that there was reports that there was other ones. That's the news talking. So I don't know.
Out in Vegas, someone used a cyber truck to plant a bomb outside of Trump Tower. And it's funny because Elon Musk tweeted that the stupid evil terrorists didn't even use the wrong vehicle for their attack because the blast in a cyber truck goes up. So not even the windows to the building were damaged. It just basically stayed inside the truck,
Right. It went up.
which is
Straight in there.
hilarious.
You had one job. You fucked it up.
I know, right? You had one statement to make and you fucked it up.
Oh.
If anything, you made the other side more powerful, you idiot.
Yep. I wonder how that meeting went down at Trump's place in Florida with the Canadians. A couple Canadians went down there. And some other U.S. people, because they're talking about trying to make Canada the 51st state.
That would be hilarious.
It would be. I don't know how
that was a Babylon Bee thing. I don't think it has any real value to it.
Hey, they're doing meetings on it. They can't get shut out, and the parliament's completely turned on them, and they're going down and meeting, I guess, with Trump or his people.
Well, it's more likely that they'll force an election rather than like become a state.
Right. The election, I don't think, is going to work.
We would have to buy it from England. England would have to sell it to us.
Right.
Because England technically owns
it, yeah.
It's just England's experiment for democracy.
Yeah.
We can show.
Well, I think it's safe to say it failed.
Yeah, it failed, I think. I don't know.
Naturally.
You can't put a tyrant in power. M3, would you just fucking jump on already, man?
Why is he on there talking?
M3, let's fucking go. Mark Cosplay's here too. Mark, get in here. Let's
Bunch of
fucking
slack
go.
dog faggots around here.
Lord Dragon.
What toy is that, Lord? Is that the Ghost of Christmas Past?
Can't see the line, can you, Russ? Yeah. Yeah, I love this figure.
Dude, that's cool. That's cool as fuck.
And I guess I'm fin to spend the rest of my money come Monday because Store Horseman is doing their big in-stock sale, and here come the Snake Men's. So I'm imagining Anubis and Bastet will be back, so I'm going to get them and some Snake Men's.
Nice.
You gotta love the Snake Men's.
Yes.
They do look pretty badass.
Yeah, that was a great reference. You don't see the line, do you, Russ? Someday.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. It's too bad I don't have that Cammy figure. Then I'm like, well, wait a minute. Ghost of Christmas Past doesn't have the line either, and she has a skirt she can pull up, so it's even more matched to the scene.
Yeah.
Cammy doesn't have anything to pull up.
Who's the little yellow guy down there at the bottom? I can't quite see.
That's Psyduck. He's in all my pictures.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, you don't want to get him upset because he'll explode if he gets a headache.
What are you doing? Don't act like you got to go outside again. You were just outside. I know there's snow out there.
Mhm.
So I've got a plan for Crazy Toys.
What's that?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch that entire live action Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah.
And make it a point to try and explain Dragon Ball to people using the live action movie instead of the anime. I think that would drive him crazy.
Yes, it probably would. I think it would. I don't know about you. But...
Right. So Goku is this white kid.
The only way I can watch it is DBZ abridged.
I have never seen one episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I've seen parts of a couple episodes. I've never really watched it though.
Just watch DBZ abridged. It's funnier too.
Or just don't watch any of it because it sucks.
There's also that.
Right?
Good
I
to
mean,
hear
there's
you.
way better long-running anime to watch than fucking Dragon Ball.
Oh, here comes the One Piece
Pops,
again.
there's Pops. Pop the trunk.
Poppity bop bop bop.
Pop the trunks. What up? Where's M3?
If it
California.
was in your ass, you'd have a right to know.
Lodi.
Lodi, California.
Surprised you didn't know that.
He's playing with his dolls.
Lodi for the straight guy.
He's playing with the dolls. I know it.
Well, he does have that one life size whatever doll
Yeah.
that he bought by accident.
Right, and if you believe that, I've got some swampland in Alaska for sale, $5 an acre.
It's like back in the day in like junior high. Yeah, I banged my girlfriend, but she lives in like Oklahoma City or something.
She lives in Canada. She's a model.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like, right.
Right.
Sure she does. And then you're like, oh, look, I have the registry for Canadian models. What's her name? He's like, no, she's a hand model. She wouldn't be in there.
Damn.
Liar.
M3's been lying a lot lately. Where's he
Why
at?
you always lying?
I don't know, but the Canadian model, she blinded me with science.
She blinded me with science.
Do. Poetry in motion. Do. I better stop before I
Hey,
get tagged.
Right, we're live, man.
Yeah.
You'll have to go backstage to like put a stop to that nonsense.
Pop says creeping.
yeah.
M3's creeping.
Litter box is back there, bro.
Meowie wowie.
In that back room.
How are your cats doing? Don't you have two
Go
of
on.
them?
No.
Just one?
The trunk.
Damn, does that mean Trump was right? His two cats is now one because of Haitian gangsters?
Down out of my seat.
Haitian gangsters.
Don't you go back there. No.
No, there's
you
Haitians
bastard.
back there. Avoid it, cat.
Hey. The litter box is in the back room. Stay out of the bathtub.
There's Haitians in the bathtub.
Litter box back there, bro. No. Litter box is back there, bro.
Go get him, Lone. Go get him.
Before the Haitians do.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll just close this door then. How about that? Damn it.
Shit. Girls were girls and men were men. That's the song that's going to be playing when
Were
Trump
they,
swears
though?
in. Those were the days.
Then what was Boy George?
This was before Boy George. That song. That was like in the talking about like the 20s
Barely a
and 30s.
decade.
Well, they were talking about like World War II time.
Thought M3 was getting on here. What's going on?
He's gay.
Nah, he's a troll today, man.
Yeah.
He
He's
waffles.
popping up in the chat once every 10 minutes or so to make some comments and then disappear.
He's probably too high to figure out how to get on right now.
Shots fired. You take that in 3.
Yeah, he'll take it.
He won't even use lube.
Catch the wave. Ride M3.
He'll catch something.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You know, I opened
M3 won't catch anything.
3
No,
retro
I'm sure
card
his
figures
silicone
yesterday.
dolls don't have STDs.
Yeah. What was you saying, Nolan?
I opened the retro Duke and Scarlet and Storm Shadow, and I was actually most happy with the Storm Shadow.
I know the Storm Shadow is good. I don't know why everybody bombs on him for some reason. It's a pretty good
What
figure.
are you doing, fool?
Man, that retro Duke is one of the best figures of the year, though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey! Damn it, cat.
You Siri?
I see you,
Call him
asshole.
3 Marcos.
What are you doing, man?
Okay, here's Antonio Marcos.
No. No, stop.
Down. Settle down. He's like running back and forth across the apartment.
Hey, Siri,
Anyway.
get us a copyright strike.
They're they don't have a lot of range in their heads, Duke and Scarlet. Their necks, articulations.
Oh, see, stuff like that I don't give any stock to because I could easily see what
Picture.
I've been doing to get better range out of heads and necks. I've been taking a Dremel.
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to do that because I don't have a Dremel, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna if I do it once or twice, I might be all right, but over the long term, I'm gonna eventually fuck a couple of them up and then have to rebuy them. It's just gonna piss me off.
No, all you do, it's very simple. What you do is you heat it up, right? You pop the neck peg off the figure. You pop the ball peg out of the neck peg, the dumbbell. So all you've got is the neck peg with the hole on the bottom and the
What are you
top.
calling
for the ball peg,
dumbbell?
right? And then at the back, you just Dremel out a little bit, and that'll give you a lot more looking up range, right? You don't even have to like cut into anything you're gonna see when the figure's head is on. You know, and then if you want a little more range out of the neck itself, what I'll do is I'll cut a little bit out of the front and back so he gets a little more forward and backward just at the neck itself, where the neck meets the body.
I got to take a look at some Dremels. I haven't had, the last Dremel I had was like 20 years ago. I bet they make them smaller now.
Oh, they do. Like I bought a Dremel at Walmart for like $10 with everything I needed.
Right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're only
That's
like
great
$2.
because I get everything from Walmart.
I'm actually thinking about getting a Dremel 2 loan to modify some figures.
I got like 2 Dremels.
Yeah, it definitely
Right down the street.
improves the range of motion on figures and can make the motion smoother. Like if you want to, if you're an animator with them.
I'm actually my first test subject is going to be Raptor. There's a video showing how to make him better articulated.
Oh snap, Raptor! I kind of
That's another one that I'll never buy.
I'll buy Raptor. He's not like my top. I kind of liked him because he comes with a Falcon. That was pretty cool.
I'll never buy
no.
Raptor. I'll never buy Nemesis Immortal.
Yeah, I might get the Raptor if it was on discount.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting.
Dude, that
for.
thing would have to be
Really-
like
really
$5
deep
to get me to
discount.
buy it.
I got it for 10.
Same thing with the other, like, Metalhead would have to be real cheap.
You got Raptor for $10.
Yeah.
See, I got Metalhead right away because he's
Where?
an Iron Grenadier.
Target.
Naugahyde would have to be real cheap
Target?
because, I mean, I like Naugahyde. I just don't want to pay that much for the stupid animals.
Yeah, Naugahyde would have to get down to like, under $20 for me to buy him.
Yeah, that's about when I'd pick him up.
But
Yeah.
Raptor would have to get down to like 5.
I'd probably get Raptor at 10.
But I always had my Raptor hanging out with Crockmaster and shit.
I got Retro Stalker on the way. He was $14.80.
Yeah, Raptor was when I knew I was almost done with G.I. Joe.
I thought when the retros were the end of those gummy weapons. I got a bent rifle with both Duke and Scarlet.
Oh no, they'll never be done with gummy weapon. They'll never.
Yeah,
go
but I
around.
mean, what's the alternative, right? Yeah, the gun is straight, but it's brittle and hard. It's like gonna break.
Amen to that.
I bought a NECA Terminator figures for Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sarah Connor, right? And both of them came with M16s. They were very like hard, plastic.
Yeah.
And the handle broke off one, the scope broke off the other. It's like when the
Almost-
plastic's too hard and it has no give, it just breaks.
Almost
Well,
all of my
fine.
Bolivar's guns have broken.
Find a happy medium in the middle. And more importantly, package them so that they don't come bent. When I'm opening the Joes from that era, it's like I don't look forward to opening like a bunch at once because there's always going to be like 1 or 2 weapons in each one that are going to take boiling water, at least one bath in boiling water for me to straighten. And I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was like, one every once in a while, but it's like every single figure has bent accessories.
Yeah, I've drawn the conclusion that I'm just gonna wind up expecting to need to heat up every figure I open.
Yeah. Skydra, I suggest you make one of these.
Well, I don't mind as much for like the joints and like for popping and swapping like different parts, heating then, because you can usually do that just once. If it's a bent accessory, sometimes you got to do that 2 or 3 times to get it fully straight.
Let's make
Yeah, I
a
tend to only worry about whether the guns are straight if I'm about to take a picture. Because they're going to wind up in a Ziploc bag after that with the figure leaning on him, and they're going to get bent again.
You're
Look, check her out. She's like Cobra La Girl, except in white. She just needs a ponytail.
Nightmare fuel.
I like how you whispered that. That was perfect. Nightmare.
What is that one?
It's meant to be his Arctic bareness.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the base figure?
Black
Oh.
Widow.
Black Widow. Actually, White Widow. Sorry.
Well, the character's still called Black Widow, even if she's wearing
It was
white.
Yeah.
the face that was throwing me off.
That was that's the Baroness. It's just she don't have her glasses on because I don't want to lose it. What up, Sky?
Every
Put
time I
makeup on her
open the
eyes,
chat,
huh?
I hit the back button. If I can
Yeah.
close the stream.
Yeah, there's makeup on her eyes and shit.
Yeah, I want to use that Aura Stink figure to make a Pythona.
Yeah, that'd be good. I made a Pythona kind of.
If they hit that
It's
Crimson
not that
3-pack with one more clearance, then I'll probably pick it up. But it'll have to go on. It'll have to be like 35 bucks.
That is hands down the best Baroness they've made, though.
The red one?
Besides it being red, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what that head's from.
I mean, I'm talking about the face scopes, the articulation.
Besides it being red, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, there's precedence for that too. But yeah, I want that same exact figure with glossy black everywhere.
If I had that figure, I'd probably spend the rest of the year buying 12 Crimson Vipers.
So who's
Well,
going
I
for the?
have like 10 Crimson Guard. You know, so I do already have a pretty significant Crimson squad.
Who's going for
No,
the
I'd have to-
retro bats and Televipers? Anybody?
I'd have to recreate the convention set. I'd have to recreate the Crimson Strike Force.
I am. They're cheap right now.
And I'm pretty sure it was 12 Vipers.
I see. You know, sometimes it doesn't really work out great when you recreate something in the larger scale.
No, it doesn't.
Like
No, it doesn't.
Agent
That's
Helix,
why I didn't
for
get that
example.
3-pack. So my ADHD didn't have that to stew over.
That Agent Helix figure doesn't even look like it belongs in with the rest of the Joes.
Agent Helix is such a great figure.
I know.
I think she's terrible, man.
I think she's
Oh,
great.
such a great figure.
Why is she the only Joe with a cartoon face?
Well, they're trying to catch up with that with Road Pig and Retro Duke.
See, I disagree. I think Road Pig and Retro Duke look fairly realistic.
I think her weapons are
Retro
ridiculous.
Flip.
I'd love to be a Cobra agent and have her come after me. I'd just run through a door.
Skydro, you need to get one
She'd
of
have to
these.
stop and turn sideways.
Yeah,
to get through
Curtis
the
sent
door.
me one of those, Skydro. It's great, man.
That does look awesome.
Amazon for like $10 or $15 or something like that.
And it actually gongs too.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I love stuff like that. That looks fantastic.
You should get one of these though for your picture, your picture taking, your photos.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would go great with your little fish tank Chinese dragons.
Yeah. Now this Cobra Commander, I really like. I do.
Yeah, the Super 7 Cobra Commander is good.
And I really like the Destro.
Well, what's not to like?
I haven't gotten any other ones, so I'm kind of interested to see what the other ones are like. The other figures from there, from Super 7.
I have a few other Super 7 figures.
Are they good?
Well, I have two of the Baroness. She's not that great. I have the Alice from the Disney line. She's pretty good. I have a couple of the Masters of the Universe ones. They're pretty good.
Masters
I almost
of
grabbed
the
a Flint when it was on sale, but I was like, nope, don't do it.
Yeah,
I
I don't mind the characters with the masks and stuff because they're like, you know, masks. But like the cartoony face sculpts, they don't mesh with the other G.I. Joes I have, so I have no use for it, you know.
Yeah.
But actually, I think I might be able to show something
Okay.
in my reasoning why I think that the
Thanks, Mark.
the mass device is next.
Commander Thorn. Who's Commander Thorn? I don't know. It's a new guy.
What up, Commander?
Good afternoon, brothers.
So I don't know if you guys watch Full Force podcast.
I haven't in a long time.
but he does these like charts and stuff where he shows name only reveals and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, like the crazy girl chart. No, I'm just kidding.
full force, Chris.
No, so I shared it, Curtis. Yeah, you have it.
Yeah.
So if you look here, Hunt for the Mass Device, right? So we got the Snake Eyes. He came with one component and a polar bear. I think over the course of the year, we're going to get 2 more figures like Snake Eyes with the polar bear that come with each of the ingredients. And then I think the HasLab is going to be the Mass Device itself.
It's possible that the Breaker is part of the Mass Device because we can't figure out where he fits into the retro line.
Dude, that Snake Eyes looks like fucking Soundwave.
Yeah, this is not my Snake Eyes, but it's the one Lenny likes. So
I've never
It's the
seen
best
that.
Snake Eyes version 4, right
I've
before
never seen
Ninja
that.
Force.
yeah,
He came with
I
neon
never
orange
liked
weapons.
that Snake Eyes. Even as a kid, I was like, "What the fuck's with this coloring?"
It's Jason X Snake Eyes.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, "Where's all the black?"
yeah.
Commando Snake Eyes Supreme.
Is this Hasbro or is this?
No,
Super
this
Snake?
is Full Force Podcast, but he interviews
This is someone
Lenny
guessing.
Like, he interviews Lenny on his show. He's like one of the few that has actual information.
Okay, so he's got the old. I don't remember that ever seeing that cover girl when I was little, even
So
though I got her right now.
Are you guys gonna go for the retro Televiper and Bats? Are they different enough from the ones we've already got?
I'm actually going to buy a couple Televipers because they're not different. Right? I only wanted 3 Trouble Bubbles, but I want like 5 or 6 Televipers.
To be at the
So this is
computer desk?
great because I'll have a shot to get more Televipers without having to buy Trouble Bubbles.
Nice.
You
What's
know,
wrong with Trouble
the
Bubbles?
Flint I'll buy for sure because I want the original looking Flint.
Yeah.
The Cover Girl, I might pick it up,
I'll get the
but
Yes.
I honestly the Cover Girl I have is the Cover Girl that I think is perfect.
I might get a couple of the cover girls because both the body and the head could be used other places.
Right,
Other
right.
than
It's a
just
good
Cover Girl.
base body for customing.
Right.
I've seen a lot of
Dark Knight I
people
have to
saying
buy.
they're going to
He's
use
my
that head
fucking
for
cousin, so whatever.
they're going to use that head for Sue Storm.
Yeah.
Sure. Like Darkline I have to buy because he's my cousin.
What the fuck is Darkline? I don't know that.
He's
Yeah, I wasn't
part of
gonna
my
get
Iron
that.
Grenadiers army.
But
Okay.
looking at that prototype, I for some reason I like the part that everybody else hates. I like the body. I'm going to get that figure and replace the head and the stupid weapon. But that body is just the color. I don't know. Something about that color combination appeals to me. Yeah, say, look, there's Big M. He's
He
gonna use it
just
for
said he was
Storm.
going to dismember one of my family members right in front of me, like it doesn't mean anything. Anyways, Crystal Ball I could definitely skip altogether.
I wonder if Crystal Ball is going to be a convention exclusive.
But I believe we've got the 2026. Not much revealed there yet. But 2025's got most of the holes filled now.
Yeah, I'll have to look at what the crystal ball looks like when it comes out. I might get it, might not.
So what do we got? We got Xandar, Saw Viper, Leatherneck, and Dial Tone. Hasbro actually sent me an email. I might be getting this Saw Viper sooner rather than later. Frag Viper, Blowtorch, Darkline, and Footloose. Snake Eyes version 4. We don't know what else is in that wave.
I feel
Then
like
there's a
that
whole
wave is
nother
gonna
wave
be
we know
fire.
nothing about. Then
There's got to
Deluxe
be a
is
few from the originals, and Tripwire and Sci-Fi have got to come at some point.
well, and I'm thinking Flash is definitely going to be in one of these 2 waves.
Yeah, they've got to at least do 2 of the originals that we're missing.
Well, because the thing is, usually the HasLab has some hints to a figure that's coming. Last year, we got the Cobra Commander with the his tank, and we knew we were getting a regular Cobra Commander on RetroCon because of it. Well, this year, the Gabby character came with Flash's backpack and laser rifle. So we're definitely getting a Flash. I mean, it's exactly Flash's backpack and laser rifle.
Nice.
So one of these will be a Flash for sure. I'm hoping for also maybe in the deluxe and legacy stuff, we get the one of these. I hope is Colonel Hawk with the MMS or the MMS, like the GI Joe version of the HMS.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't announced that yet.
Right. I mean, they're not going to make the tooling to make that thing and then not make Hawk. You know what I mean with the original.
A Queen Bee.
I mean,
Hello.
the Vamp doesn't have anything to tow yet.
Right. But the 60th firefighter, I'm hoping for a paramedic, but most people are thinking it's going to be a cop that goes with it.
I figure they do both eventually.
The deluxes, we know Heavy Duty and Law and Order so far. I think one of them, and I'm only saying this because they were talking about the Bobcat. You know what was the desert guy with the orange and beige camo
Right.
with the
Right. Dusty.
So
looking
they're-
guy.
like that guy might be a thing because they want to put all the pets out.
Hey, I'll be back in a second.
No idea on the other one. But
I was actually,
Crystal Ball, like who gives a shit? I'm not buying that garbage.
I was hoping they'd do a legacy female Secret Service agent with non-functional holster.
Right. To go with your Trump figure.
Yes.
The Cobra Defense Perimeter, I think we'll probably get something G.I. Joe equivalent, maybe a bivouac.
It's too much. Maybe if it didn't come with the figure.
I pre-ordered 3 of them. I have a plan. Oh,
Yeah,
Slice
see, I'd
and
have
Dice,
to have
that'll
like,
be a
like
2-pack.
10 of them or something, and I couldn't afford that. So
And it looks like there's another 2-pack right here, whatever this is.
Fish Boy Troop Builder Pack. Are any of these the mass device listings, or are those separate from these?
The only mass device that's been notified so far is this one here. The Snake Eyes with Polar Bear.
And
I
that's
see. I see.
that's
So,
another
is it
reason why I
possible
don't
that
think a
two-pack
mass
is mass?
device would be a HasLab, is because if you make Snake Eyes an exclusive and you make a part of it an exclusive, then there's an extra level of exclusivity to it. Like you're just giving like people who resell stuff a reason to resell that Snake Eyes for 4 times, besides it being a polar bear. Now you need something to complete your HasLab.
Right.
I mean,
right.
that's classic Hasbro business practice. Don't get me wrong, to screw the customer. It just doesn't seem very 2024.
Man, Curtis is a Balchinian.
I'm Team Havoc for the HasLab.
Oh, I hate the Havoc, so I hope that
If
never
it's-
gets made.
If it's not a Havoc, I'm not buying it. I'm not backing it.
Well,
The Havoc is one of the dumbest vehicles ever made, man.
yeah, it kind of is.
With a hovercraft.
Yeah, that doesn't help the situation. It makes it worse, if anything.
With
Yeah, it's a magic hovercraft. That's the funniest part of GI Joe the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
because you can fly it with pedals, apparently.
Yeah,
Rogue
he
has
deploys from the
both
back
hands
of it,
on
and
his
he's holding a
50
gun
cal
in
while
both
he's flying
hands.
it.
Exactly. Intuitive hovercraft.
Yeah, man. I had the Havoc when I was a kid, and it was always the vehicle that got blown up first when Cobra attacked.
Oh yeah, it would be. It's like, do you want to drive it from up top with no cover whatsoever, or do you want to lie down on your belly behind some glass?
Yeah, I know.
Not to
I can't
mention the
stand
driver
seeing
is
my
literally
action figure
wearing
inside
a
my vehicle.
Confederate soldier's uniform.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem with making that figure. He's definitely not going to look retro.
That sounds racist, Lone.
Yeah.
Racist
that-
or real? Yeah, there's no way they make Cross Country in his original form. But honestly, like in terms of like middle-sized vehicles, like the Vamp and the Stinger, man, I think you know, the rumors are it's a Snowcat and the Thunder Machine.
Yeah.
Um,
This will be the next logical
there's also
one.
some All Striker rumors out there.
Oh yeah, they already teased that.
But honestly, that kind of upsets me. Because I want the fucking Wolverine in the water moccasin, man. It's like, stop giving me drivers without their vehicles.
Yep.
I don't think they can make a Wolverine now. That Ace has made his because they can't make it that cheap.
Well,
you got-
I want them to at least try. So if they do price us out, I'll go buy Aces.
You got to think they got to make the Fang and the Skyhawk at some point.
Right. The Shark is a very doable vehicle.
That was what I was going to say next. And the Shark's got to come maybe even sooner. Otherwise, you got to put Deep Six out separately, and he's going to be a hard figure to make in this scale.
Deep Six. Which Deep Six are we getting?
Gotta
You
be
getting
the
that
diver.
one with no articulation?
Gotta be the diver.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna share a screen here if Curtis doesn't mind.
No, I don't.
I mean, if we're gonna talk G.I. Joe vehicles,
Oh shit! Here we go.
then I gotta bring up the best website for it. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
All right, so yeah, 3D Joe's, man. So I would love to see a flat cannon. You know,
Nice. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't even need a figure with it. Just sell us like they originally did. You know, give us the flat cannon for like $40, no figure.
Please start making vehicles with no figures.
Right?
I will buy
They
so
have to
many
make
more.
the MMS because they already made the mold for it. You know, and Hawk is one of the original 13. We need him. We've already got a Vamp. We've already got a Ram. I don't think the HAL Laser is a good place to give us Grand Slam. I say you give him to us with the Jump instead. You've already got the Jetpacks mold. You haven't used them nearly enough. The Mobat, this is a possible HasLab.
I'd rather have a Mauler.
I don't disagree, but I do need my Steelers. So unless they want to change the driver on the Mauler,
It would be cool if
Um,
they made an APC and you could just like store your Joes in there.
yeah, but can you imagine how big that would have to be in classified scale?
Yeah,
You couldn't see any of them.
2 of those.
Why don't you just buy a trunk and put your Joes in it? Call that an APC.
Yeah, I really want that snake robot.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Super 7 didn't make a wearable robot. Then they made it overscaled. It's like
Yeah,
13 inches tall or some bullshit.
I know that thing is huge.
Damn.
With the Fang, we definitely need a Fang, man.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
The Fang should 100% get made.
Yes.
I mean, and look at 3D Joe's, bro. Look at this. Look how I can manipulate this. I can, like, yeah, it's fucking awesome. And then you've got all the original box art.
Has anyone made red missiles for the Dragonfly to give it more of a classic
and the
look?
blueprints.
I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, they even have the original commercial. Holy shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I'm not.
Nice.
I don't really pay attention to the Dragonfly anymore because it was just way too expensive. It's a
Yeah,
good,
I have
good vehicle, but
one of these original Fangs. I have 2 modern Fangs.
I got, I think 2 originals and 2 moderns,
Yeah, I only have 1 original and 2 moderns.
and then one of those really stupid ones that they made.
What else in this year? We've already got the Dragonfly in his tank. Give us a Wolverine, you fucking bastards.
I got one. I got a Wolverine.
That'd be cute.
The Polar Battle Bear, that could easily be ferret size retail release.
Yep. I'd buy that for $1.
Right? The Pack Rats. Like these could be released as a $60 3-pack. Just give us all of them,
Oh shit! Wow.
But that would be cool.
Who's cooler than cool?
We still don't have a Swamp Skier. 3 Zartans in, no Swamp Skier. The Asp, that would be an easy one, to make. MMS sized, you know what I mean? The Claw we're getting, the Rattler we're getting, the Stinger we've got. Dude, the Water Moccasin. Come on, it's the same size as the Stinger of the Vamp. The Whale, that would have to be a HasLab. That's the only way that comes out.
Yep.
The Shark, that's an easy release. The Skyhawk, easy release. The Slugger even could come out. I mean, this thing's not much bigger than a Vamp. I mean, the Slugger was a great vehicle. Look at this shit. It's like such a simple design, man, but it's great.
The Slugger.
Right? Thunder's one of the characters that gets killed by what's his name too, by Saw Viper.
Yeah. When I was little, I thought the Slugger was boring. I definitely like it now, though.
It's a great looking tank, man. It's it's basically a gun on wheels.
Right.
I mean, that's what it says. Self-propelled gun.
Right now, this would be the great GI. Give us this.
Cannon.
You gave us the Cobra bunker thing, but give us this for GI Joe.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can make that though. That's pretty easy to make.
Yeah, that's probably why they haven't done so many of those. Is they have got people doing 3D prints of them.
Yeah, but I'd like it to be reasonably priced, man. Gridiron Studios is so expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking about making this myself out of because I have some camouflage cloth.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
ordered a bunch of camouflage fabric to make the cap on my RC truck, for the back of it, the cover for the back.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I
So
wish I
can
could be
treat that
crafty
truck
that.
like it's the APC, so CoverGirl can actually drive something. But I mean, all right, how about the Mountain Howitzer then? This would be awesome, and the Vamp could tow this.
Right. I need a Vamp though. Are they going to resell those?
I think right now you're holding out for the Vamp 2, man. That Vamp is only going up in value, man. It's crazy.
I know.
And that's the thing too, is you think Hasbro would see that and see money sitting on the table, but they don't.
I feel like they will. But if they're smart, that's what they're doing right now is making the Vamp again.
I might just buy another Stinger and paint it green.
I'd imagine they're either doing that or they're working on the Vamp Mark II right now. And I think the reason why they didn't do more Vamps is because they were using the molds from the Vamp to make the Stingers at the time.
Right. And there, I mean, we're gonna get the Vamp in a couple more colors too, because we're gonna get the Vamp 2.
Yeah,
And
they're
we're also
likely
gonna
using-
wind up getting that Dreadnought painted Vamp.
Yes.
Like they might even release it in a 2-pack with no figures. It's just the Vamp and the Ram repainted for Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're using that mold for something right now.
Oh, the four wheelers
right.
too, the 4-wheelers too, repainted for Dreadnoks.
Oh, I forgot about the armadillo. I'd get one of those. That's cool.
Yeah, the Armadillo. I always thought it was a silly kind of tank, but I did like it enough to buy it.
Yeah.
The little bomb disposal unit is goofy. I don't need that. I love a bridge layer, but that's never going to happen.
Yeah, I came so close to getting the ramen one. It was just with the shipping and everything all together, it was HasLab price for a knockoff with no figures. So
I could do the
Right.
they could do the Wolverine and the bridge layers a 2-for-1.
Well, that's the problem
Ace
with
thought
the
the same
ramen,
thing.
right? Because you could buy the tank, just the raw tank at a reasonable price.
Yeah.
But if you try to get the Wolverine or bridge layer attachments, well, now you've upped it another $100.
Yeah, because you have to buy the tank turret bit. You can't just buy the base tank and the Wolverine bit.
Mm. I got my Wolverine out whenever we're done.
The Hydrofoil, unfortunately, I think that would have to be a HasLab.
Yeah.
I want a Buzzbore.
Dude, they need to do a Piranha.
Oh, I would do a Buzzbore, man. That would be great.
What about
I
a
would love
Piranha?
a Buzzbore.
The Night Landing would be easy to do. The Mirage would be easy to do.
What about the Piranha?
Snowcat we're probably getting. The Piranha was the worst fucking vehicle ever made for G.I. Joe.
Still a boat though for Cobra.
But it's garbage the way they made it. The battle platform would be an awesome HasLab. I'd buy that.
Yeah. So it could be-
Checkpoint Alpha, Air Defense, the Cobra Bunker. Well, I guess we got sort of a Cobra Bunker.
So here's another question, though. How many of the bigger vehicles do you think we get in Tiger Force? Like, do you think we'd get a Tiger Cat? I don't know about the Tiger Rat or the Tiger Fly, but
I think you're asking the wrong person because he don't really care about Tiger.
Yeah, I wish Tiger Force would fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Tiger Force, I'm pretty sure that's over with.
Oh dang.
Yeah,
that's a
both
shame
Tiger
because one of my
Force.
favorite figures I had back in the day was Sky Striker, the Tiger Rat pilot.
Yeah. Well, you know, they'll redo the Dragonfly in Tiger.
See, that was the only Rattler that I ever had, and the Rattler was my favorite Cobra vehicle from the cartoon. But I only ever got the Joe version. So I was
I have two modern ones, so I have two modern Rattlers.
I was slightly too young. Like by the time I was old enough for G.I. Joe toys, the first couple of years had already passed.
I could see them giving us the Devilfish with wetsuit.
Isn't that
That'd
the
be
G.I.
cool,
Joe
yeah.
version of the Piranha?
I could see a Firebat coming out, at retail.
Oh, I will absolutely get two of those.
Yeah.
I always loved the Firebat. I never had the.
Firebat's a great
I loved
looking
the
plane, man.
cartoon. I'd even get the gray one if they made it in that color.
God, the Havoc, man. What a stupid vehicle, the Havoc.
Where's the hat? Oh yeah.
Look at this dumb shit.
Isn't that also the one that has the missiles mounted backwards?
Yeah.
It is, yes.
It's popular though.
Hell yeah,
Let's
it is. 'cause
head
it's
toward
best
the
thing.
enemy and then turn around so we can fire missiles at them. Okay. Yeah, I never liked that when I was a kid. I always thought everything about that vehicle is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, let me sit in this seat up top, completely unexposed, or like I said, lie on my belly
look at
behind
this,
glass.
look at this fucking thing. He's literally flying a giant engine with no stabilizers.
That's why when we first seen it, Cobra La just destroyed the shit out of it.
Yeah, this thing is fucking wackadoo nonsense, man. And just look at this motherfucker.
That's cross country. Cross country put a tape deck in his Havoc.
What the fuck is he
And
wearing?
it's a night track. But at the same time, cross country doesn't believe that slavery was a bad thing.
HasLab Havoc. Here it comes.
Fucking cross country, man. Look at this fucking retarded fucking figure.
With those high waters.
Dude, this fucking guy, man. Like, what a ridiculous figure.
Does he look like he has Down syndrome?
A little
I
bit.
know he's got that derpy face. I love it.
Right? He looks like that.
Derp.
He looks like that uncle that shows up at Christmas and touches all the children inappropriately. Yeah, this is a fucking
Mark, one could only
wacky
hope that they
vehicle.
re-release HasLabs, but there are some people out there who are like, oh, my HasLab is special because it's one of a kind, blah blah blah.
If they want to make a
can all
more
suck it.
classic retro his tank, I'll buy that without the electronics and whatnot for cheap.
I wish people would stop saying that.
Yeah,
'cause
honestly, I wish
Hasbro's
they
gonna
would
listen to
release
you and
just
take the electronics out.
a base his tank for like $150. You know,
I
just
would
give me
buy, I'd
the
buy
his
2 or
tank,
3 of them actually at
the
that
his
price.
tank with
yeah.
no lights and one his driver, and boom, you sold it to me. Awesome.
Exactly.
I don't need any of the extra nonsense either. Just give me the
Exactly.
regular gun.
None of that
on the top.
Dang.
I don't
Just
need
classic
extra
200 and keep
missiles
the
or-
lights, so it's not a retarded piece of plastic.
Yeah, I don't
Retard.
need rocket pods or any of that.
We're taking the name retard back.
Put it in retro style packaging. I mean, I don't care about that, but that's what they would do
Well, I mean,
and make it
come on,
like
in
a
order for
retro
this
his
guy's
tank.
gunners to get out, he has to be tipped all the way back in his seat to where he's laying down.
That's
And why is
hilarious.
the driver on top with no armor anywhere near him?
Quick jump whenever it explodes.
Yeah, that's garbage, man. That's garbage. But I definitely think we'll be getting this because they didn't, they're not going to like waste the tooling and not make these,
Right.
I could see that coming with like Heart Wrencher or something, some like super obscure dreadnought, and it being like a convention exclusive.
Monkey
Well,
Wrench.
I could see them just releasing these two with no figure, In lieu
Never
of the
happened.
figure, you get the RAM. You know what I mean?
I can't because they seem to be dead set against releasing things without figures.
I think they're going to learn, man. I think they're going to learn.
I hope they do. I hope.
Because if they release those like that, then after we get the Skyhawk and the Fang, they can release them like this.
Yep. Dreadnoks.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
You didn't know those are Sears exclusives from back in the 80s.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a Cobra Skyhawk.
Yeah, they got all somehow Sears got all
Crazy.
the Dreadnought shit.
Dude, how great
Yeah,
would this be? Like, I would love to get this as a classified set. This thing is just beautiful.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, it looks like it was built by a couple of 12-year-olds. Right? Like that fort you guys made in the prairie near your house.
Yeah.
If they would start making those for a decent price without the included figure, I'd buy them.
Me as well. Except for this one. This one never made any sense to me. It's like a miniature base with no back on it. Like,
That's what imagination's for, though. You build off it.
I tried when I was a kid. I had like 2 of these and I tried to put them together to make a bigger one and it just didn't work.
Yeah. dig a little hole where it popping out of the hole.
I feel like that's like supposed to sit just outside of like your Cobra base or something, not like super far away, like up on the hill or something. I don't know.
Now we get into the wacky ones, man. Who wants a coastal defender? Look at this dumb piece of shit.
Yeah, that thing is fucking crazy.
Let's just make a box.
It's like, look, it's a box, but it
Pretty
turns
much.
into a fucking cardboard missile launcher.
With a ramp.
Right? Because that very minor step up is too much for one man to handle. Oh, this thing is dumb, though, man. Fucking so stupid. And honestly, look at this. It always bothered me. How is this a step up from the claw or the trouble bubble?
It goes faster.
It's got
Like, there's
4
no way
guns.
he's standing up with this on his back.
But it's got 4 guns.
It's a fucking jet engine.
Dude, it's so fucking dumb. Like, you know what this looks like? This looks like the extra piece that goes on Jetfire's back.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was about to say. That looks like a Variotech fighter bit.
Thought they had trouble with the
Right? And
claw.
look who they have driving it. Crystal Ball with his fucking low-cut shirt. Yeah, this is a dumbass vehicle.
You think
Now-
they bother? You think they would bother with the hang gliders?
No, I don't think they would. Besides that, on the 6-inch scale, the foam would not be strong enough to make them fly.
No, I mean, well, obviously they wouldn't make them so they could fly because they've already done parachutes that they've declared not, parachutable. So, I mean, just the more like the in the cartoons than like the original toys.
See, this is how you know that the line had been around for a while. When you get stuff like this, they sold you a small vehicle to repair your big vehicles. I mean, I fucking love it. Let's go.
Stupid.
Let's see. Oh, there wasn't the Crossfire that radio controlled one. Yeah, this was RC. I never
Yeah,
had
see-
this, man. I always thought it looked like a Lego car.
Good luck to that gunner on the back.
No shit, right? Especially since he's like bouncing around and shit.
Yeah, that all of his accessories are gone.
No
Right, and look
seat.
who they have on there. It's Falcon. That antenna on his backpack is never getting found again.
Yeah,
No seat. He's just gonna stand there and gun down stuff while that dune buggy's going over stuff.
Right?
That's wild.
No, I'm actually with you on this one though, and I want a Buzzbore.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I always liked that thing. I don't know why. And I never actually had it. I just like. It's just crazy.
There's
I
a
had it as
toy
a kid.
photography from the Benelux catalog that has a picture of several buzzbores making their approach on something, and it makes them look fucking cool.
Yeah, something like that is what I had seen. Is pictures of them doing that.
Yeah, I'd be down for a Buzzbore, man.
I wonder if Carson put that picture on here.
It's just for something so small. It's intimidating looking for being, just a little one-man pod vehicle.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
love how the
think
door
about
slides
think
up.
about how
That's
much
dope.
it'll help with farming. Right? You
Yeah.
just go back and forth down the field a few times in this, and ground is tilled.
So much for Star Wars tonight.
Oh, All right.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. No, I was
If you
just
like
kidding.
hit a rock or something, you can just back up and shoot a missile.
I was
Wait.
just kidding.
I got your Star Wars covered. It sucks. Now back to G.I. Joe.
That was the first mention I'd heard of Star Wars all night.
Yes. Because I was just joking.
Well, learn how to troll with a little hint of sarcasm in your voice.
There was sarcasm in my voice.
No, that sarcasm never shows up in your voice, Curtis.
It does in my mind.
In your mind, not
In your
out in
mind.
reality where our ears work. You always sound serious.
We can't read your mind.
I get it.
What,
Fellers,
look
I
at-
think
look
I'm
at
going
my
to tap
we
out.
can read your mind. Well, what is you, some kind of woman? Think
I'm
we
going
can
to
read your
Black Eyed
mind?
Peas and watch some Frasier.
Look at my picture.
Have a good night, Skydro.
You're
See
leaving?
you guys later.
Oh,
Happy
Sky,
New Year, guys.
did you want to see my Wolverine?
You have a Wolverine? All right, I'll see it. All right.
Yeah, that's what he calls his penis now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say, watch out! It's a penis with sideburns.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want one
dude.
of those, man.
Dude,
Mutton
that's
chops.
nice.
See,
Hell
I
yeah.
would hit it with the filler primer and then
I did 3 coats.
yeah, it does look a lot smoother than the initial
I still see the lines. I need to spray paint it though.
well, yeah, if you painted it though after the filler primer, you wouldn't see any lines. The filler
Right.
primer
Hey,
is clear.
Who printed
Can't
that
see the
for you?
line, can you, Russ?
This is a Kaz Lab exclusive.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
I don't even have stickers on it yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those from him.
That is
That
damn
is-
nice.
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
One of those and a water moccasin for Copperhead.
I got the water moccasin too. It's dope. I like it.
And a stun just for me because I want a stun because it's a stupid vehicle and I love it.
Dude, I love the stun. I love the
It's- yeah.
stun.
That's a
If they want to
stupid
make the
ass
HasLab a
vehicle.
stun,
That's
I'm game.
That's better than the Havoc.
Man, I
How are
take
they
a
gonna
stun
make-
all day long.
You think they'll put like electronics in the stun?
Nah.
No, I don't think the stun is big enough to be a HasLab. They should make it a regular release like the Vampa.
You might as well
the-
get it from Kaz.
I think Kaz already has the files to print a stun.
Yeah.
He does. He does. Kaz can make a stun.
Yeah,
I
I'd get
think they are going to make an additional price point this year to put the stun, the Snowcat, and the Thunder Machine in.
Right. I think we're gonna see like 150 price point.
I think it's going to be a $200 price point.
I hope not.
because Hasbro are some greedy bastards.
That'll
Well, if they
that'll
do
price
that,
me out,
won't-
man.
won't they do it?
Siri shut off.
That'll make
If
me
they-
give up on the line.
Won't they do it like the Sentinel and the Dragon Man if they do it that way though?
Oh, I think
As-
so.
As
I
a
think so.
pre-order, made to order?
Absolutely. If nothing else, I think they just make the Thunder Machine, and what they don't sell goes to places like Big Bad Toy Store. But they're going to sell out a Thunder Machine because people have been wanting it now since the line
Well,
started.
see, the problem with that is the Thunder Machine of all Joe vehicles is a unique vehicle. It's the one vehicle that you tend to not buy more than one of because it's just Thrasher's vehicle. It's that Cobra
Right.
didn't
Well, and
steal
on
like
top of
10
that,
of them.
There's no reusing that tooling.
No.
Yes, that as
No,
well.
they won't.
That is the problem with the Thunder Machine. So I'm actually surprised if they're planning on making it this early, because it's pretty much a one-off. There's no repainting it, and you don't seriously army build it.
Nope.
Oh man, yeah, that man Lone, that's a great point.
Triple
There's
T,
no
because
way
you don't.
I'd
That's
have
kind
two
of a
Thunder
unique one.
Machines. No way I'd have two Thunder Machines.
You don't see a squad of Triple T's out there either.
Good call. Good call.
I got a triple T for my Sarge.
On that
I
note,
don't
Black
even
Eyed
think the
Peas are
Triple T
calling.
is the best Sarge vehicle.
Later, fellas.
Later.
All right.
Have a good night, Skydro.
We're chilling with you, Skydro.
I think the best vehicle that Sergeant Slaughter came with was the Warthog.
Yep.
I've never even
Yes, the Triple
touched.
T is not the greatest
I've
vehicle
never
ever.
really seen the Warthog ever. I've just seen it like on a box art, and it's like square, and it looks like that.
Well,
So
you would have
why-
been able to see it in a minute. You not stop me from showing your 3D Joes.
Oh,
The Warthog would have been the very next year we looked at.
nice. You can bring it back up, can't you?
Are you sure? I thought you wanted to look at Star Wars.
No. I was kidding. I was like, oh,
Right.
Star Wars.
He was kidding, folks.
Seeing if you guys were listening.
Although I will say this, the Sergeant Slaughter that came with the Triple T was a better Sergeant Slaughter than the one that came with the Warthog. But the Warthog, amazing fucking vehicle. Amphibious.
Yes, that was my favorite part. I'm all about like hybrid amphibious vehicles. The Shark is one of my favorite vehicles.
Yes. I just recently got like the chrome one and the black one this past year.
Yeah, I mean, look at this vehicle, man.
Like what's
Both
so
of the
special?
sides opened up, like the other side that's open there.
Yeah.
That right there.
Oh, it
So
holds.
you had room for 6 figures inside there, right? And then you had gonna seat, 3 separate seats up in the cockpit, 1 for Slaughter and 2 for these other guys. And they could all go all the way inside and sit down, so it was closed with them in it.
Oh,
So
shit,
this
look
thing
at that.
carried 9 Joes on the inside comfortably.
That freaking antenna right there, bro.
Yeah, I would
real shit.
honestly probably replace the antenna.
That antenna is real shit. Based off of real stuff that we had.
I mean, I would like,
It looks like it'd break though, pretty easy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd probably take it off and put like a fake one on,
Yeah.
Yeah. See, how deep can Hasbro
Oh,
go?
this
that
character
before
right
we
here,
run
he's
out
the
of
one they're
space,
talking
they run out
about
of
to make it
time.
deluxe. This
'Cause
character,
by the
who
time
is
they
this
get
character?
around to doing vehicles like this, they'll have run out of different figures to do that people would buy.
Why didn't
Because
they
of the
just
rate
use the
they're doing
APC?
vehicles, it'll be like 10 years before they get to something like this.
Dude, that's just like the APC almost.
Yeah, but I think this could, except better armed and doesn't carry as many people. But yeah, this thing's beautiful, man. Everything about this vehicle was fantastic. Fucking loved it. Yeah, see, look, look at the pictures.
When did this come out?
So, first off, these missiles, I think this was 88.
Okay.
Those missiles are incredible. They retract, they're telescoping.
Nice.
Oh wow.
So, or actually, it was this front piece like goes on top of it. But when I was a kid, I played with it as if they were telescoping, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Look at that. It's actually 6 people sitting there, man. Look at that shit. It's fucking amazeballs. See how much room there is inside the hatch?
Yeah.
Look at that shit. Hardball's facing inward. He's like a missile operator, I guess. Sarge is over here driving.
You get a
It's
Ghostbuster?
crazy to think about what some of these things would be in
Yeah,
classified.
look, even the
scale.
engine panel opened up.
I can turn that into an Ecto 1. That'd be awesome.
Now, would
Yeah,
this
if
be
they
a
made this
HasLab?
classified,
if they
I
did
would
it?
buy this in a heartbeat, man.
Would it be a HasLab, or would it be small enough to be not?
I mean, I think they would make it a HasLab because this is like bigger than the His tank.
Right, and see, that's the problem. How many years worth of HasLabs before we would get to something like that?
Well, I think if they just realize that they don't need to make it a HasLab.
Hey, they have this Warthog as a micro.
I mean, they
vehicle.
might even make the damn Havoc before they'd make this. This is the problem.
Damn, this shit's expensive.
Because
Well,
as
at
stupid
the
as
end
the
of the
Havoc
day,
is,
I guess it's one of those things where if they won't make it for you,
yeah,
make it yourself.
as stupid as the Havoc is, it's way more iconic than this, and they're gonna do whatever's gonna sell the best.
Yeah, I would never buy the Havoc. I would rather make one of these for myself.
At the large scale, I'd like to get a Mean Dog myself. Hey, there's M3 again
Where's he at?
in the chat.
All right, let's look at figures for a second here. Because I want to see what that fucking one figure is called. Oh, there he is. The Spearhead and Max. This is probably the next figure because they were talking about how they want to make the Bobcat.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Bobcat.
I got that guy. I don't know
I
why.
mean,
he's
honestly, I hope they don't make him exactly like this.
with the orange. The orange.
Yes. Please lose the orange. Right? Give him camo to match Dusty so Dusty's not so lonely.
Yeah.
Right? But don't put him out in this crap. This is
What the fuck is everybody? Oh, is the enemy supposed to see him and target him with the orange? On?
Dusty's got Butter Pecan Snake Eyes to hang out with.
So while we got this up and we're looking at
Yeah,
figures.
he does. What's that?
So for 82, there's a few figures they still haven't made.
Who's that?
What's your number one figure that you want from 82 that's not already made?
I don't know which ones ain't made. Let's see.
All right, so we still need Flash. We still need Short Fuse. We still need Zap. And then we still need Grand Slam, Hawk, and Steeler.
Steeler.
Man, I don't know
Yeah,
if-
with that, you'd either get, I hope they actually do release Steeler alone because I don't think they're going to make a Mobat.
Yeah, that's the thing. The
You know
only
what would
other
be
way
great?
to do that is
Hey, Lone,
Yeah.
check this out. Imagine if they released Steeler with the Armadillo. You know how they insist on putting a character with a vehicle?
Oh, that
Yeah.
would work. It would work.
what I was thinking was if they did the Mauler as the HasLab, just make all the figures, all of the tank drivers that aren't going to get their vehicles, like put Steeler and Thunder and Toll Booth as the figures.
I don't know if Grand Slam or Flash is the one that I got. One was one of the first ones that I got.
So
can't
Flash
remember.
here is the most likely the next one we're getting from the original 13.
Well, it'd be easy.
And the
for-
reason that I say that is because his gun and backpack come with Glenda from the Dragonfly.
Ah,
Like it's literally this exact backpack and gun.
oh wow. Grand Slam would be easy to duplicate off that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we get him, then they could sell us Grand Slam with the jump pack,
Right.
and we'll have both Grand Slam and Flash.
I think Flash is the one that I had. One of my
But
first.
Short Fuse would be my number one if I hadn't already made my own custom Short Fuse.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want Steeler the most here because I think we'll get Hawk when we get the G.I. Joe repaint of the HMS.
They're absolutely going to make Hawk. I mean, they've proven that by making CoverGirl.
Right.
As long as we keep buying it, as long as the line keeps going, they will keep dipping and remaking different versions of characters.
Well, and that's the beauty of it because they could go for years, right? Like, and I mean, selling us the same characters.
Yeah.
Because
As
here's
long
the
as
thing, right?
we keep buying it.
You made me a Destro, and then you made me a Retro Card Destro, and you made me a Pimp Daddy Destro, right? But you still haven't made me an Iron Grenadier Destro, right?
Exactly.
Now that's just regular release Destros. How about an Arctic Destro?
Yeah.
How about a Diver Destro? You know what I mean? Like, give us
Same
all
with-
the
same with
characters
Baroness.
for all the different like situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell, give
yeah.
me a fucking astronaut Destro. I'll buy that. You know, they sell us Snake Eyes like that too. You got your Ninja Snake Eyes, your Commando Snake Eyes, your Desert Snake Eyes. You know, it's like, and they've released that Ninja Snake Eyes body. What? Let's see, 00. Zero. What was it? The one in the first wave, like 03 or 02 or something, right? And then you've got the Snake Eyes with Timber, the second one, the one that came with the white Timber.
Right.
That's all the same Ninja Snake Eyes body, right? And then you have the Alpha Commando, the Desert Commando, and the Retro Card Snake Eyes, all on the Commando, you know, mindset, you know.
You're going Commando? Is that what you're saying?
And now we're getting another Commando Snake Eyes with the Mass Device piece.
And the Snake Eyes movie, Snake Eyes.
I want
Yeah,
on
we got the
record.
movie Snake Eyes.
I want it on record that Destro knows all the soldiers that walk Commando. They don't have no underwears.
Well, yes, because they're breaking regulation and they need to be fined.
What are you talking about?
They have to return those uniforms if they're fired, man. There's no going Commando. But yeah, for me, like, so you said which one was the one you wanted for this year, Kurt? That's not out.
Probably Zap.
Zap, yeah, the bazooka guy. He's pretty cool.
Oh, not Zap, but Grand Slam.
Oh, Grand Slam.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the bazooka guy neither, because I had him as well.
Like I said, I think we're getting Flash because of the weapons giveaway with the Glenda figure. And
I
if
thought
we're
we got
getting
the
Flash,
bazooka
we'll get
guy.
Grand
What was his
Slam
name?
too.
Shit. What was the bazooka guy's name? The guy with the bazooka. What's his name?
Zap.
Zap.
No, the one with the bazooka.
Zap.
He's got a 14 on his jersey. The guy with the bazooka. What's his
Oh,
name?
bazooka.
His
That's-
name is Bazooka. Him and his bazooka bubblegum, remember?
Yeah, but the bazooka actually doesn't have a bazooka. He's a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be nice to get Zap, you know, just for the original, you know. But yeah, Steel is my pick here. What's yours, Lone?
I said Steeler, yeah.
Oh, all right. So 2 for Steeler, one for Grand Slam.
Yeah.
All right. So now 83. What's crazy here is we already have all the carded figures from 83. We got Airborne, we got Cobra Commander, we got Destro, we got Doc, we got Gung Ho, we got Tripwire, Torpedo, Snow Job, and Major Blood, right?
And we even have the Hiss driver.
So yeah, moving on to vehicles, we've already got Cover Girl, we've got a Hiss driver, we've got Wild Bill,
Major
right?
Blue.
So I think Ace, they'll have to give him to us on a card because I don't think they're going to give us a Sky Striker
Pretty much.
unless it's a HasLab, and that's going to be $400.
Cobra Viper pilot.
Yeah, that was the glider,
Oh, okay.
the styrofoam glider. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
basically just came with a Cobra Trooper.
We got Major Blood down there on mail order.
Yeah, but we also got him up, up here on card. Same figure.
They'll do a
But,
retro card blood at some point.
Yeah, so from this year, out of the figures that are missing, all that's missing is Ace and Grand Slam. So I would have to say Ace because we're gonna get a Grand Slam when they make Flash. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, good. That's an easy year because they've already made everything, you know.
Yeah. Not much to talk about there.
Blowtorch is already on the way. We've got all those.
I don't know why I liked Blowtorch.
Ripcord, like if they put out a retro card Ripcord in his regular colors, I'll buy it. You know,
I'll buy that.
the one
too.
that came with the Dragonfly is amazing, but having it in the correct colors would be even more amazing for me.
Yes, I'd also like one with a Marlon Wayans head.
Yeah,
Alternate.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
Alternate just for funds. I want both.
We'll get Wild Weasel with the Rattler.
I know. I can't believe I missed out on the Rattler. Damn it. I wasn't paying.
Yeah, we already have most of these. Like Cutter, I guess.
I want the Wild Weasel.
So Cutter, Thunder, and Deep Six are potential for this year.
Yeah,
Woody
that's the
Coco
worst,
is
that's
a
the worst
thing for
figure
this
ever.
year.
Is the Deep Six.
And then
Cool
Ripcord
concept.
and that's it because Blowtorch is on the way. So yeah, and you know what, Ripcord, I'm gonna count him as on the way too. They didn't make the fucking HasLab Ripcord and not gonna do a fucking retro card.
They will.
Obviously.
Hey, if you get that Deep Six, are you gonna play with it in the bathtub?
I would say out of these, I want Cutter.
Cutter.
I want someone to go with Shipwreck.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah.
What about you? Got Cutter, Thunder, or Deep Six?
I'll probably
Do
go
they
with
come with
Thunder.
their vehicles?
No, they do not.
Because I want two of those vehicles.
I don't know Thunder too well.
I want to see how
I'll
I
go
want to see
Thunder.
how they do Deep
I know
Six
Thunder.
at this scale.
The funny thing is, I'd be willing to bet Deep Six's vehicle is the most likely out of these three that we'll get.
Yeah.
But he's also like I feel like he'd be a really hard figure to make well at this scale.
Well, what I think they would do, I think they would make a Deep Six figure in like a wetsuit and have the diving suit be like a clip-on piece that goes around him.
Yeah, they can make it like the armored robot Cobra guy that you stick
Like the snake armor.
the snake armor. Yeah, they can do
So
it.
like you'd have to take off the outer shell to have him actually be in the shark, you think?
Probably.
I don't know, man. I mean, because the original Shark was designed to fit this suit in it. So
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if they would do that or not.
But that's
Who
the
knows?
worst figure ever, though.
But yeah, I would definitely take Cutter myself. Curtis, what about you?
Yeah, I'd take a Cutter. Deep Six. I like Deep Six, but that one is like the worst figure ever, I think.
That's why I was hoping they'd be able to prove it. I want to see what they do.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
All right. Well, Cutter wins for that year with 2 votes.
Be a good test for them.
Yeah.
All right. So there's only a couple figures missing from this year as well. We're still missing Airtight. And out of the main roster, is Airtight the only one we're missing?
Looks like it, I think.
Yeah, because we got Footloose on the way.
Airtight's coming. I think he's coming. He's popular. I like him, and I don't know why I like him.
Yeah, all of these, everybody except for Airtight. And then, so Airtight's a possibility.
Who's the male one?
Crankcase, we'll get him with an All Striker. Frostbite, we'll get him with the Snowcat. Heavy Metal, he's the Mauler driver. Tollbooth is the Bridge Layer driver. The Lampreys was the driver for the Cobra More or the hydrofoil. And then Admiral Keelhaul. So out of the figures still needed for this year, I want Admiral Keelhaul because they're never making a flag. Just make me the Keelhaul figure without the flag. I'm fine.
M3, click the link. Damn it.
What's the mail order one?
It's Starduster. We already got that.
Oh, Did you guys really get Starduster?
No, but they put him out. You could buy him right now.
Oh my god! No way! No way,
Yeah,
Jose.
he's available.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I don't watch that stuff too much anymore. I try to stay away, but then I always go through something and I find. I'm like, damn, I gotta get that.
But yeah, it looks out of this page. We're looking at Heavy Metal, Tow Booth, Lampreys, Keel Haul, or Airtight.
Airtight's, and I think is coming out soon.
Yeah, but he hasn't been announced or anything, so he's still eligible for the pick here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going with Keel Haul. You going with Airtight, Curtis?
Yeah, I'd like Keel Haul, but I just really think Airtight's coming next. I mean, they already got the head for him.
Well, it's not about what you think is coming next. It's what do you want next?
Well, I'd probably go with Keel Haul because I never had him.
All right, well, with 2 votes, we don't need a third.
Did you ever get Keel Haul?
No, never had Keel Haul, man. Loved it, though. Thought it was great. All right, so from this year, there's actually some things to choose from. Because we don't yet have Iceberg, Monkey Wrench, Lifeline, Sci-Fi, Mainframe, Wetsuit. Like, that's a lot right there.
Man,
Ooh, it's gonna be like
then
wetsuit
for drivers-
for me.
Like, we don't have the AVAC, but I think if they make if they wind up making us a Firebad, we'll get the AVAC. Cross country's never getting made. Lift Ticket, you know what I think put Lift Ticket out of the running? When they made the Dragonfly a HasLab, because the Tomahawk is twice the size. We're never getting a Tomahawk, guys. Never.
yep.
So it'd be nice to see Lift Ticket on card at least. The Motor Viper, we could get a stun. Thrasher, we're getting. Slaughter, we have.
I think we can get a
Slipstream. I think the Conquest X30 is one of the few planes that could go main market, you know?
Yeah, it's just about the size of the Rattler, right? So
it's smaller than the Rattler for sure.
yeah.
But the Strato Viper, no. Unless it's a HasLab, we'll never see it.
Strato
So,
Viper's
and this
cool as
mail
fuck.
order Sergeant Slaughter, we got this from Mattel with the WWE line. But yeah, for me, out of this year, I'm hoping for Lifeline. What about you, Curtis?
I'm having a hard time between Monkey Wrench and Wetsuit.
Yeah, both are great, man. Wetsuit, I mean, they're both necessities. It's just I really want a paramedic, man. And Lifeline is like,
I don't care.
it's such a cool figure. Well, what about you, Lone?
Man, this is a tough one because Lifeline is great for the medical and for the jokes, you know, because of the whole pacifism thing. But then you've got Monkey Wrench is also, you know, pretty iconic. It's one of your main dreadnoughts.
Dude, he's the 4th dreadnought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Ringo.
Wetsuit's pretty.
No,
fucking-
Iceberg. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Iceberg is a good
a
one
lot.
too. Iceberg is a really good one to get.
Dude, the
too.
mainframe's great, man. You know they need an IT
mainframe.
geek.
Yeah, there's a lot on here that I bet you they'll bring out on this one because you know they
and then we
already
need
did
Wetsuit to
Xandar
go
and
with the
Zanzibar.
Leatherneck and
Xandar. I mean, sorry, I keep saying.
Yeah, he's
Xandar.
right there.
then if you get Lifeline, it's going to be weird not having Lift Ticket to go with him because, you know, they were pretty much paired all the time.
Yeah,
There they were.
Lift Ticket was his bodyguard.
Yeah, Lift Ticket was a great figure, man.
Yeah,
I fucking love this figure. Like, his helicopter helmet was ridiculous, but awesome. His color scheme was great. It matched like Mutton Junkyard perfectly.
yeah.
You know, that little mouthpiece on his helmet. I don't know why they felt the need to have that as a detached separate piece.
Might as well
They
just
were like,
super
"Oh, it's one of our larger vehicles. Let's make a tiny piece the kids will lose immediately."
yeah, immediately should super glue it to the head.
His cocky grin is awesome. Well, yeah, he's fantastic, man. Lift Ticket's such a great figure. The Tomahawk was such an amazing vehicle.
Yeah.
Ah,
See, with the Tomahawk, he should have a co-pilot.
see,
Somebody
I wish
think-
they would do a female Strato Viper on card so we could get that character.
Yeah. I have the little Super 7 one or whatever that is. Was it Super 7?
The reaction line, yeah, Super 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Lifeline's my pick. And you guys were still undecided?
I can't make a difference between Monkey Wrench and Wetsuit. I want them both. It's just the way it is.
You only get one. Which one?
I can't pick just one. It's either Monkey Wrench and Wetsuit.
All right, Lone, what about you? Maybe you'll pick Monkey Wrench or Wetsuit and push one of them into the slot.
Iceberg.
Iceberg.
All right. This is a year where we're divided.
Yes.
There you go, Hasbro. You have to make all four then.
Yes. I would buy all four too.
Let's see. The following year, we've already got Big Boa Chuckles. Ooh, Armored Cobra Commander.
That's
We're
got
going to get this Crazy Legs on a retro card, I'm sure, because they gave us Crazy Legs in the Dragonfly.
yeah. Gung Ho.
Um,
We need that Gung Ho.
I don't need this Fast Draw. That's a dumbass character.
I need the Gung Ho though.
Gung Ho, yeah, I would love to have this Gung Ho. Psych Out, please never make this figure. This is one of the dumbest figures ever made.
They will.
Sneak Peek, I wouldn't mind a sneak peek though. You need a journalist.
Law and Order. They're making that, right?
Yeah,
I'd
Law and
rather
Order's
have,
already. That's why I didn't mention them because they're already getting made.
Hector
Same thing with
Ramirez
Crystal Ball and Raptor.
to be my journalist.
But yeah, out of these, man, it's another tough year, man, because look, we could get Galabulus
Galabius.
or Slaughter's Marauders.
How did that out of the Cobra?
Yeah,
Law,
the drivers and pilots, like
they didn't make the best figure out of that.
Zanzibar is garbage.
No, Zanzibar's cool.
Dude, the Ice Viper's the coolest Cobra snow figure ever, man. Look at this thing.
I have him. I have a bunch
Dude,
of them.
he's the size that click into his leg things there.
I should say a bunch, but I got like
He's got the red balaclava under that awesome
3 or 4 of
fucking
them.
Imperial ATST commander's helmet.
uh-huh.
Like, this
What year,
figure
have
is
we still not
fantastic.
gotten to the year of the Rolling Thunder yet?
What about the Rolling Thunder?
I didn't see the driver for the Rolling Thunder or the Mean Dog. Are we still not there yet, or did I miss it? Them 1 year.
Let's see. Who do we got here? What was Steamroller the driver for?
I don't know. Sea Slug, see, you're getting out of my. I kind of stopped.
Well, Sea Slug was with that stupid Cobra submarine and glider thing.
Yeah. Worms. I kind of know Worms.
Hang on. Let me take a look at something real quick. What year is this? This is 88. So let's look at 88's vehicles. There's the Mean Dog.
What the fuck is the
Wild Card was the driver of the Mean Dog.
Oh, all right.
I don't even know what the Mean Dog is. What the fuck is it?
It was
It's
this
three-
three-piece vehicle, kind of impractical. I didn't really care for it.
Oh, like it.
I like
totally-
the
They're like
the
separated
separate.
into 3 pieces.
Yeah, I used it as separate vehicles.
I think I remember seeing it somewhere.
Yeah, see. Kind of goofy.
That looks like something you have in the motor pool to like tow vehicles around and shit. Not to take out on the battlefield.
I mean, it held enough figures though to be interesting. You know, that's one of the things for me back then was the playability. You know what I mean? The Cobra Bug, man, this I would love to see. You know, I probably wouldn't go with the Dreadnought colors on it because it's Cobra, not Dreadnought.
Yep.
But I mean, this vehicle was really something, man.
Yeah.
This like held a lot of figures. It had so much playability. I mean, look at the back here. Look how many figures could come crawling out of that back end.
Nice.
Yes.
Right? You got the sleds on the side. Then up here you got more sleds they were different,
Yeah.
you know, top of the water sled kind of things on
Crazy
both
looking.
sides
I
there.
like the colors.
Hidden. The cockpit held 2 guys in it and it detached. And then the driver's area also held 2 people. Like this was a great vehicle, man. This thing was fantastic.
Okay, I just want to put it out there. M3, you're not allowed. You're banned from any live videos live streams that I do. You're banned. You can't come out no more.
Look, even the driver's cool with his clear glass helmet.
Why is he backstage waving his penis?
Yeah,
No, it's because he wouldn't come on.
he didn't even give like a good reason. He didn't give no reasons whatsoever. He's just been messing. He's like been begging to do live stream.
Right? He always complains that we don't go live, and then when we do, he doesn't come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see this thing get made though, man. This thing's all look at the fucking mini sub that comes off the front.
And you can take it underwater like in your fish tank.
Dude, this thing is amazing.
Yeah.
But
you
that's
watch
like
it?
a HasLab size thing, you know?
Did you watch it on G.I. Joeberg when they brought it on one of the videos?
Yeah, G.I. Joeberg is great.
Yes.
Now the Adder, this is a dumb fucking vehicle.
I'm surprised they made that and then made the Hammerhead as well.
The Adder, look at that. What the fuck?
Kaz made this. Kaz has this.
Yeah, I remember him seeing it. I'm like, oh,
But yeah, look at this thing, man. Like, there's no protection for the driver. And if you don't elevate the missiles, you're getting a face full of afterburn.
Yeah.
And why is Road Pig in the Cobra vehicle? And yet I would still buy this thing if they made it.
You would? I wouldn't buy it.
Well, it's Cobra Blue, man. I need my Cobra Blue shit. Besides, Cobra Commander is dumb enough to think this vehicle's awesome. Oh, there's the Rolling Thunder.
Armadillo was the driver of the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, Pixel Designs. Or Pixis Designs. He made one of these in classified scale, man. It's like 4 feet long.
I was gonna say it's what probably like 5 feet long.
Yeah, it's insane, man. It's really big. He had to actually reinforce it with like rebar type situation, some metal rods.
Damn.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, 3D printing plastic isn't going to hold all that weight on its own, you know.
Right. Especially if it gets hot.
But yeah, this vehicle was insane, man. This was like a base, you know, a rolling base.
Yeah. Who drove
Yeah,
it?
I had
Who was the driver for this?
Armadillo.
Armadillo?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get down. There he is.
Okay.
He's a little more basic looking compared
Dude,
to
what the fuck
Wild
is with
Card.
the colors, man? That shit drives me nuts.
Yeah, it was one of the things that drove me out of the line.
It's got a nice green fucking vehicle base, and then they
But this vehicle, man, dude. I mean, so many figures could be played with in this thing.
Yep.
You know, look at there's 4 of these turrets here. Each one of those can have a figure in it. You
The
know,
only thing that
I
maybe
think the
topped
big
that
turret at the
was
back have 2 figures.
the General when it came out later. And even then, I still like the Rolling Thunder better. The only thing that I like better about the General was that it had the helipads on it.
Right, right. Yeah, I think the Rolling Thunder is way better than the General. I mean, look at the cockpit, man. 3 Joes in there, and then 2 more behind them through the top
Yep.
there. It's a 5-man cockpit. Dude, that's the bridge of a starship.
I think you just got M3's attention. He said, "What? 5-man cock? What?"
Yeah, and then see 2 more back here. Well, 1 more, I guess. I always had another guy sitting over here.
Oh, you had that?
Yeah. Yeah, these little turrets were cool.
How much did that cost when it was brand new?
Shit, back in the day, it was like $35-$40, something like that.
Damn.
See, 2 more seats up here.
What was that big base that was like, it looked like a Jawa sandcrawler thing?
Oh, that was the
Kind of.
I think they did it like
Okay.
twice.
They did it twice?
Yeah, because they like remade that thing and they called it the Pit.
The Pit.
Or they made something similar to it. But dude, look at these missiles, man.
Yeah, the missiles are awesome on this.
These things
Yeah,
are fucking
the
great.
Pits.
The fact that it all opens up like this is fucking incredible. You know, the center opens up and your mini vehicle drives out.
And had that little missile launcher that would shoot missiles in all directions.
Right, right. It was like a perimeter defense like thing.
Yeah. Starting
Yeah,
Marvin.
even the little 6-wheeler they put it in is a great vehicle.
Yep, I love that little thing.
Yeah, everything about this toy is fucking just amazing.
How much is it on eBay now?
God, dude, you a couple hundred minimum, and that's for a used one that's not even complete. Yeah, the Stella Stiletto. I kind of made my own version of this.
Yeah, I don't think it needs that. The missile on the barrel of the gun is a little much, but other than that, on the Rolling Thunder.
Right, right, right. But yeah, the Stiletto is pretty cool.
Yeah, I always wanted one of those as a kid. It looked pretty cool. Sleek and you know, I guess kind of like a more sleek, smaller, compact Firebat, you know, because the Firebat is kind of a sleekish.
Well, it's meant for space, is what it is.
Yeah.
Which is why I was able to make those XL ones from the Lightyear collection into pretty decent versions of this.
I remember that.
Never made him though. Star Viper.
I got him. I always wondered who he was.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yes, he was starting to get into the cheaper, shittier vehicles.
I have that Arctic Blast. It's missing one of the guns and one of the missiles.
Yeah, I had it as a kid. It was a cheap vehicle.
Yeah, I just got mine in a lot. That's why I have it.
The Fang
Yeah,
2
my-
was cheap.
My brother had the Condor.
Now the His 2, this was a great vehicle.
I had the Crusader,
What's a Crusader?
the shuttle.
Oh,
But I love the way this one opened up. Because
That
the
is
back would
dope.
slide out like a drawer, and you could put 6 guys in the back, and then the cockpit would drop down instead of the lifting up.
yeah. I wouldn't mind getting that his tank online on eBay or something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool design.
Isn't it got 2 drivers? Yeah, it's got 2 drivers.
Well, 2 seats. It only came with the 1 driver, though.
Well, yeah.
And the problem is the driver was supposed to be a human. But look at this. Look at that square back of the head. There's no human head fitting in that. Looks like fucking Ram.
That's what I was about to say.
He's wearing a box. He painted it silver.
Yeah, fuck that Fuliculi shit. The Raider, this was another one of those
I
vehicles
want the
that
Condor. I thought I know I
turned
had
into
the
2
Condor.
vehicles.
Going for me though.
Like,
What's
it looks cool like this, just as a regular tank. But then it splits and does a bunch of stupid bullshit. It's like, come on, man. If I wanted this, I'd be collecting masks.
Weren't they
Yeah.
supposed to do a crossover with them in Mask or something?
You said the Condor, Curtis?
Yeah, I've always wanted.
Yeah, my brother had that. That was pretty cool.
I believe I had it in a lot, and it was missing a couple parts, right? But I think I got gaffled. I think
With
somebody
the,
took it.
Yeah, it had the wings
Yeah,
full
I
of missiles.
never
Or
cared for
bombs
this
or
plane. It didn't make sense to me that it would come apart. How's that front end flying without the back end on it?
Right.
Yeah, it makes more sense as one plane than it does as 2.
Yeah. That I would keep it as one plane. I would just keep like maybe that's an escape pod or something.
It's just like they started doing too much with a lot of these things. They were and it got kind of doofy. It's like the same thing. I thought the same thing as a kid with Transformers. It's like, okay, Transformers are cool, but these new ones, why do their heads transform into robots? What is that? That's stupid.
Yeah, look at the Thundercrap turned into 3 things.
Yeah, my brother had that as well.
What the fuck is that? I've never
The
seen that.
Thundercrap.
Looks like it's got a cool cannon on the back, but that's about it.
That's
Big
the fucked up
artillery
thing is the
piece.
cannon's in the goddamn middle. See, it's these smaller vehicles fucking move it around. These 2 shitty vehicles here.
Yeah.
And then the cannon's like the centerpiece. Like,
Pretty
I like
much.
the cannon, but do I want to pay extra for these vehicles when the cannon's fine on its own?
Yeah. I wouldn't. I don't know.
Well, you got to have something to move it. It's a mobile artillery piece.
Yeah, well, how about you just put wheels on this, and use one of these, instead of it having to lift it complete. I mean, it's got no wheels at all, the treads or anything. It's like you take out the front of the back and the whole thing is fucked. You need wheels on that too, so you can fucking easily get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we fire the guy that designed this, we got to rehire the guy that designed the Havoc, and we don't want him back.
See
No,
what
we don't want
happens
that
is
back.
one of those vehicles breaks down, it fucks up the whole mission.
So it's not perfect, but it's an improvement over the last guy.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so here's that Darklon figure that's coming out. This was the vehicle he came with originally.
What the fuck is that?
It's Darklon's Raider.
Interesting.
It literally looks like a soapbox car that some 6-year-old made.
Well, at the end of the day, your sister brings her brother-in-law along, and he's an idiot, but he's family, so you kind of got to take care of him. He's like, I could design a vehicle. I'm like, all right, here you go. Just
Yeah.
don't waste too many resources.
Yeah.
And
Comes
this
with
is what
the
you get.
What's the name of the driver?
Darklon. Yeah, he's been announced. We're actually getting that figure.
Yeah, they've actually leaks of his body have been shown.
This is a much cooler Iron Grenadier vehicle.
Yes. I could see that working very well.
Yeah, this thing's excellent, man.
Look at that. That's pretty cool. Although I'm not sure about the front drivers being straight up in glass, like even if it's bulletproof glass or whatever. But
Hey, man, that glass is like transparent aluminum, man. That's real strong.
yeah. He said aluminum.
Don't you remember Star Trek 4?
I know.
They were like, how do we, how thick would the glass have to be in order to hold whales? And he's like, what we need is transparent aluminum. And they're like, well, it hasn't been invented yet. So he goes to that glass manufacturing place and gives the guy the formula for transparent aluminum.
I forgot all about that.
Well, double dumbass on you.
Double dumbass on you. Exactly.
Well, I'm not.
You know what? I'm going back 1 year because we didn't look at the. Yeah. See, so
You guys forgot I'm not a Trekkie.
I think that we're getting this as like a con exclusive or something, maybe next year.
Yeah.
Because they're giving us Iron Grenadiers, they have to give us Iron Grenadier Destro.
I have that Destro. I just don't have his whatever that's called.
The Despoiler.
Yeah, the spoiler.
Yeah, see, and this is why I think if they release this, then the Demon is a possible HasLab. And the Demon's a pretty great tank. Look how great this Destro is.
I have that one. I have 2 versions of that. I got the modern one as well.
Yeah, I have the modern version. I don't have this one, though.
How did he turn?
This thing is awesome. I think we're going to get this like as a con exclusive Destro with his Despoiler.
Now,
because it'll be the same size as like Serpentor with his Air Chariot.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, like,
but if they do that, then this is a HasLab possibility, man. It has to be. And honestly, I think this vehicle's great, man. I mean, I don't think it's like, what is it? What would front to back be, the Y-axis? I don't think the stability of the Y-axis is too great. But look at that. 3 guys in the cockpit. That looks awesome. And the driver looks great. The Despoiler lands on it. Like, this thing's awesome. Big old spotlight there. Like, yeah, this thing's fantastic. I love it. And I would like to see, this is something I wouldn't mind being a HasLab, because it's not a vehicle everybody wants. It's large enough to qualify as a HasLab. And if they released Destro with the Despoiler as a con exclusive, then that'll make it a Pulse exclusive kind of thing that'll match a HasLab, you know?
How many demon vehicles is there? Is there just one, or is there like supposed to be like a bunch of them, like a his tank?
It's like Destro's version of a his tank.
So there's supposed to be a
But
bunch
yeah,
of them.
the Ferret is an awesome looking figure. Kind of reminds me of Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless's guards.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that crappy Cobra Commander they made around then. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But then the AGP, this is a cool fucking vehicle.
That does look cool. Anti-gravity body.
Like, this is awesome. I would definitely buy a few of these. They're small. They could easily go out on retail. You know, nice little one-seater.
They can take out the Fang pretty much.
Right. The pilot's a pretty simple figure. Where is the pilot? No individual view of the pilot? That's crazy. I guess
Right
this
there.
is what we get.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's pretty basic, but you know, he's got some armor. He's got a visor that comes down. Yeah, I would definitely buy this.
We're the Iron Grenadiers. Instead of the Planeteers.
All the Night Force and Tiger Force repaints.
Some of the Night Force stuff is cool.
Yeah, except for the orange fucking weapons.
Yeah. I mean, but I like, a black on a vehicle is usually cool.
Yeah, I mean, look, you make these exact same vehicles,
Yeah.
but instead of the orange, like a dark olive drab or even more black,
yeah.
and I'm down. But all the orange just like took me right out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's Night Force. Let's put some fluorescent orange on there so they can see us from a mile away.
Yeah. So they just destroyed the whole purpose of painting them black and shit.
Right.
Fucking
It's fucking
idiot.
nonsense.
Who the fuck does this?
Idiots, that's who.
Ooh, is that the stiletto?
Yeah, we just looked at that.
The stiletto.
The Hammerhead's a cool vehicle. I don't know if I'd care to have it made though.
I have that Avalanche. It's actually all right. I got it for cheap, like $20 at the Comic-Con. And it has most of its stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not a
we
bad
had, like-
looking vehicle. It's just
we had like 3 of those.
the
Yeah.
fact that it has like a detachable glider with no wings,
Yeah.
and it has the fucking Ninja Turtles pizza shooter
Yes.
as a weapon. I'm like, whatever.
I got the feeling that went to clearance back in the day because there was like 3 of them at our house.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, it just seemed.
oh,
when I
there's
was
the
saying it-
general.
Was that?
The general.
Dang, that thing's huge. Or wide.
That's what she said.
It's wide. It's about the thickums. It's not about the length.
It's large.
Yeah, this thing's dumb.
You could have just made a base out of that without wheels.
Yeah, this has no.
tiny fucking helicopter, dude.
Yeah, I had this helicopter, not this color scheme, because I had the one that they sold on its own.
Oh, did they sell one on its own?
Yeah, it's probably the following year, actually.
Now that's good for like people who are on a budget. That's a small ass helicopter to be using in battle. Like it don't seem like it does anything.
Right?
Fang is better than that. Damn sure. The Fang don't have cover for the pilot.
Oh, there it is, the Locust. Yeah, this is the one that I had.
Oh, okay. I think I have seen that. Okay. To me, it looks like it should have been more of a deep water thing.
You saying it looks more like a submarine than a helicopter?
Yeah. Take away the blade, top blades.
I had this when I was a kid, and I don't know why. I never asked for it. It's a ridiculously stupid vehicle like the Havoc.
Wow, what the fuck?
Shit made no fucking sense.
Oh, right there almost looks like the Warthog when it's down.
Yeah, but the way it opens up, it's just so stupid.
And then it's got the pot.
Yeah, the driver's seats are up on top
Yeah, in the open,
with nothing under their feet.
but it's a heavily armored vehicle, except for the.
Yeah,
That makes no sense.
garbage is what it is. I believe I had the Hammer, but whenever I looked at the Hammer, I was just like, I wish it was another Vamp. Right? Granted, it carried a lot more figures,
Yeah.
but it just, I don't know, man. It looked like somebody squashed a Humvee.
Yeah, it had a good idea. They just, I don't know, they slightly went wrong with it. Maybe. Look at that antenna. That
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
not for me.
It looks
Now,
like
the one vehicle that I would love to see from this year, the Rage, man. This was a cool fucking Cobra tank.
I've seen it. I almost kind of picked it up, but I'm like, I'm not sure about it because of the way the wheels look and kind of.
Well, it's an urban assault vehicle. So it's meant for city streets.
Right.
But I mean, it's got a rocket pod here that folds in,
Mhm.
right? You got missiles here. You got these missiles up here that make no sense because they're going to burn the driver's arms off. You got this thing back here that pulled out and dropped mines on the street. You know, this was an engine compartment. And then you had a seat up here for a gunner and then 2 seats here for drivers.
And you got a plow for pushing out.
And
shit.
that raised up and there's a Gatling gun in the center.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I thought maybe they used it for pushing out mines.
Like
as well.
that gun comes up and there's another Gatling gun underneath it, the gunner seat up top. See?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right there, another Gatling gun. Right? And that's definitely like a rocket pod right there, like what you'd see on a helicopter.
Yeah.
Gatling gun at the front. Yeah, this thing's a great vehicle, man. I fucking love this thing as a kid.
It's got a white Cobra symbol on it. Sweet.
Yeah, this was meant to be the Alley Vipers vehicle, if it was for urban assault.
Yeah.
I love the way the doors opened up for the drivers to get in. That was cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at how big that opening is there. You could put a bunch of weapons and shit in there if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So you had room for 2 Joes on the back there, 1 Joe up here in the seat, 2 Joes here on this side, 2 Joes there, and then another 2 over here, unless you wanted to fire rockets. So this thing could hold.
Oh, wait a minute. Where did
9 Cobras?
Lone disappeared?
Did I ramble too much?
I don't know. Maybe his internet went down or something.
Right, and this thing didn't even come with a driver.
No driver. Was it like 10, 12 bucks or something?
I think it might have been around the $14.99 range or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, look how low profile this thing got. Like, you know, and it's all folded up version. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you could see this thing like racing down the expressway.
We might see that sooner than you think.
Right. But yeah, that's really the vehicle I would like to see from this year. Oh, you mentioned the Piranha earlier, didn't you, Curtis?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's not terrible. It's like a miniature.
It's like a devilfish, but for Cobra.
Right. No, that's not the one that I thought you were talking about.
Oh.
See if we can get to the one that I thought you were talking about. It's not here. Yeah, I was like, this was the last year that I was in it.
Uh-huh.
The Ice
I got
Saber
that.
here, I believe I had this.
Oh, yeah. I think
All the fluorescent orange kind of ruined it.
yeah.
And I think I had the Badger here too. But this was like,
That looks kind of fun. Even though it's lime green. What the fuck?
yeah, and the fact that it was a one-man vehicle, it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah. They should have just made it into a forklift.
This is what I thought you were talking about was the Rat.
The what? Oh.
This thing.
Wow.
This thing's fucking garbage. It's meant to be a hovercraft,
Oh, is it?
but the bottom of it is fucking hollow.
Hollow? Dang.
Like if you fucking put this in the water, it's going right sinking it immediately. Yeah, this thing's garbage.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really remember any of these other vehicles.
No. I got the Grizzly. The Grizzly's actually pretty good. It just needs to be colored different.
Where do you see the Grizzly?
Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying I got a Grizzly. I got it in a lot. And I was like totally surprised.
I've never heard of the Grizzly.
It's a tank. I think it's like a 2002 or something or 4. If I ever get some of the parts I need for it, I'm just gonna paint it military colors. But yeah,
Crazy.
as in Crazy Toys.
Yeah, it looks like we're all alone here.
Yeah. He hasn't popped back on yet, I don't think. Nope. He just
There's
left.
only one person watching.
Wow.
And that's probably me. And
We lost Queen Bee too.
yeah, I'm shutting it off. I think people got bored. I was yammering on about G.I. Joe too much.
That's fine. It's all good. It's 3:30 here.
Yeah, it's 2:30 where I'm at.
Yeah. You ready to call in? What are you doing tomorrow?
Not a damn thing. Apparently, I don't have to work until Friday, so
Well, I might hit you up
I mean, I'm gonna work more on the video, but
in the
that's about it.
afternoon or something, maybe.
Anything is possible.
Check something out. I don't know, or talk more toys. I don't know. We could talk about G.I. Joe cartoons.
Yeah, I do want to do a couple of episodes on the cartoons.
Yeah.
You know, I want to break them down, make fun of them.
Yes. What, like the newer ones?
Like the original ones.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to make fun of.
Oh, yeah. On all the cartoons there is.
I mean, Mutton Junkyard are fucking pilots. Why?
In that Air Striker.
Makes no sense, man. Every single Joe is a pilot. Like,
Wasn't Timber one too? Yeah, like every
I don't
single
know, but I
Joe-
know Junkyard was in the cockpit with Mutt while he was flying.
Yeah. Yeah. Every Joe can pilot. That's kind of, you know what though? That kind of was the thing back in like World War II in Korea. Maybe Vietnam. Maybe. You did everything. It was next man up no matter what. Because my grandpa, he was a Marine and he was an engineer like I was, but he was on the carpentry side. And he ended up flying a lot. Because he fought in the South Pacific.
Well, at least he was specific.
Yeah. Oh, they wouldn't let him fight in Europe because of the last name.
Yeah, man. You know, the more I mess with these Cobra Troopers, the more I like them.
Which Cobra Troopers?
The retro cod ones.
Oh, yeah.
They're just solid, basic Cobras, you know?
Yeah. Those are the best ones. When I would go by G.I. Joe, I'd always be staring at the Cobra Troopers like, I need to get some more of those guys. But then we're like, I want this new figure and I want this one. Back when I was, 8 years old, 9 years old, walking up to the Toys R Us.
See, that would be the best way to do time travel.
Was that?
Not to physically time travel back with your current body or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but to travel back and take over your young self.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, the flag being on the fucking shelf at Toys R Us for $99.99 forever, man.
Yeah.
And at that time, we're talking 85, I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
I could have found a way to make $100. You know, I just
tell you-
wasn't smart with my money back then.
No. Yeah, we used to shovel like a motherfucker.
Well, I was working at a golf range at that time.
And then I moved out to Romulus. We lived across from a golf range, and we used to collect golf balls and sell them, wash them up, sell them through the fence. We'd make a killing.
Well, we were as little kids. Our job was to go out onto the range.
Uh-huh.
With it was like a golf club, but instead of a head on it, it had a basket at the end.
Right.
And then like buckets, and we'd scoop the golf balls up and put them in the buckets.
Yeah.
We got paid like $3 an hour.
Well, we used to sometimes they would hire us to do move the golf carts around and like either charge them or put fuel in them.
We had to wear like a batting helmet for baseball too, because the people who were driving balls on the range were always aiming at us. They didn't stop them from like, playing while we were out there picking,
Right. Yeah. And then when I went to Arizona and lived there for a year back in 08, 09, those golf courses out there, man, they have these women all over the place, dressed sexy as hell, selling beers and shit in carts. I'm like, damn. And they make a killing off tips.
Well, yeah, because men are simpletons.
Yeah.
Men led around by their penises in the most idiotic ways imaginable.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, I'm glad I picked up the Viper figure.
Which Viper?
Vipera.
Oh, Vipera. Okay. What's Viper look like?
Well,
Oh,
she's got the same body as Akiko from the Snake Eyes movie,
Uh-huh.
or as the female Blue Ninja in the Blue Ninja 2-pack.
Right.
But she's red and black, and she has a little bit of Python Patrol colors on her. But, you know, her head is basically just a ninja head, and then she's got like this skull mask that fits over it all.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Is she on Amazon?
That's where I got mine. Oh, no. I got mine on Mercari. She wasn't available on Amazon.
What was the name again of that?
Vipera?
Vipera. Oh.
Somebody's selling a Dragonfly for $300.
Yeah, I don't have money this month. This month is like, ugh. And I'm probably going to try to stay off buying a lot of stuff except whatever I got on pre-order, pretty much.
Damn, somebody's selling a His Tank for $308.
Because nobody's buying them now.
Well, the scalpers fucked it up for themselves, didn't they?
Yeah. Some people are selling some of the figures separately
That makes sense.
for their Dragonflies. Ripcord, $54.99. Oh, I could buy the Gunner for $44 for the His Tank. I gotta stay away from this though. Oh, the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander is $64.99. Free shipping. They got a Cobra Fang custom made 3D printed for classified $175.
Ooh, nice. They're selling the classified Quarrel for like $35 some people.
Mm.
Which is great because I don't want to have to spend $70 on the 2-pack.
Right.
I don't want that Falcon at all. You know, I just want the Quarrel.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Lone?
Yeah, the phone was running low on power, so I decided to plug it in, and it decided to forget what the internet was for half an hour. Did I miss anything good?
No, just us talking.
Yeah. We have 2 people here. It's probably us, right?
Well, I'm not one of them anymore. I shut it off. I didn't want to give any false illusions about how many people were watching.
M3's probably watching backstage. Or Mark Cosplay, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't want to give any views to that Rinky Dink channel.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I definitely need to get this Quarrel figure.
Can you hear that?
No. What am I hearing?
I had to turn the heater back on, and it's loud.
Oh.
At least to me, it makes it harder to hear
I don't
you
hear
guys, which is why I turned it off in the first place.
it. Oh, I didn't hear it.
Man, I can't believe people are already asking $90 for Nemesis Enforcer.
Oh my gosh. He don't look right. There's something wrong with it.
Did you pick up that discount Falcon and Quarrel yet?
Discount Falcon and Quarrel.
$30 on Walmart.
Really?
We tried to tell you that earlier. Like 3 of us put it in Kaz's chat. He popped one of them up on the screen.
Well, I
Like
was working. I was editing my video while I was on with you guys at that point.
I think it was like $29.80 something like that.
On Walmart. Let's see if they even have it in stock.
Walmart.com.
Excuse me. Did you ever get Big Ben?
No, I'll wait for a normal paint job. Wow, they got Starduster for $35 too.
Wow.
Wait, Walmart's selling Salt Starduster?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Who's Quarrel?
She was Britain's Action Force version of Scarlet.
Oh. That's why she has the crossbow, huh?
Right. And the same uniform with a different paint scheme.
Yeah, it looks better.
It does.
29.27.
Except
Oh,
she's got
they do have crop duster, don't they?
Curtis is a crop duster.
Yeah, I picked up that discount retro stalker.
What size is 1/10 scale, Prophet?
That's like 7-inch figures.
Okay, they have a Ranchant RC Crawler, which is an old Army Jeep, for $89. And it could fit the figures right in it. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I went ahead and ordered the last 2 figures I'm missing from that Indiana Jones Adventure series for $10 and $11.
7-inch Rambo First Blood.
Be able to do that last build and artifact.
Oh, they got a prison school figure. Dude, no way. Dude, we can make M3 buy this just by showing them. Check this out.
Oh yeah, and it's the vice president too.
Yeah.
I'd rather have her in the school uniform than the laundry, though.
Well, M3 would buy that. Heartbeat. That's a expensive figure.
Yeah, that was kind of a funny show.
Yeah. Oh well.
So, do you guys ever scroll through shorts on YouTube?
Yes, all the
No.
time. All the time. I'm always sharing them too.
Did you ever come across this girl it's like this super hot girl with dark hair, and she just pops out the door and says, "You hungry? Do you want me to make you a sandwich?"
Yes. I watch her all the time.
Like, why is she so addictive, man?
I don't know. She makes
Like
good
every sandwich she makes looks fucking delicious.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat the sandwich or your pussy.
Yeah. We got to show one now.
Dude, she's
Hey.
fucking amazing, man. But we're live. We can't show one. We're live.
Oh, fuck. That's right. Hey, there ain't nobody here, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, we might as well just shut it down and just be backstage, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone who's in the chat wants to be in, Curtis's link is there.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Shut
back.
it down, man.
We're gonna shut this down. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fill my drink up real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty. Night. Here we go.